Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to Day 2 coverage from No Retreat GT here in Canberra, Australia. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is great to have you with us once again for another day of top table competitive 40k action. I'm Scotty D49, your host and your commentator for today's games. We've already got the matchups from the top 4 players going on, and they're already in there, getting set up, getting all good to go. It's going to be a great matchup. We've got Will backing up from round 3 yesterday with his Death Guard, playing into Nicholas, who is running Kraken Tyranids. It's going to be a stellar matchup, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super keen to see some Death Guard into Tyranids, to see how they handle the Nids with some of the current tweaks. And it's great to see a different high fleet than Leviathan happening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the mission we are playing is going to be Scouring for this one, so it's a hammer and anvil style, 5 objectives, score 1, score 2, score more style mission. The boys are just setting up their secondaries right now, so we're going to transfer over to the table. And so we're going to be looking at things. They're just double checking the objectives and such. I did roughly position them last night, but it's not 100% set up for where it's going to be. So I'm going to jump on in there right now. We're going to get these guys mic'd up, all good to go for you guys. And we are going to get started, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you so much to everyone for joining us so far. Thank you so much for joining for another day of competitive 40k action. And we'll be with you in one moment. That's on, all good to go for you. So excellent. Hook it in on your belt or your pocket there. Yep. Will.
Yeah, man.
Know what you're doing.
Yeah, man.
Excellent. Alright, I've got us both.
So
the stream's up. You guys are good to go.
Excellent.
Got about 5 minutes till official start time. If you guys want to get ahead, go for it.
Are we starting the clock if we start now?
If you would like to start the clock now, you can, or you can wait until
someone comes in.
into the actual round starting.
Yeah,
Up to you guys. But if you do get up to start in the first battle round, start the clock.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I think we can do that.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thanks much.
Assassinate,
Warp Ritual?
raise banners and warp ritual.
Beautiful.
I think that's what we're doing. And you're not assassinate. Just world ground.
What'd you say?
What are you going?
No,
The last one was
banners.
Banners, yeah. Clearly no prisoners.
I have no
spread
prisoners.
sickness.
It's either the spoiled ground or something along those lines. Something ground. But it is the end of game 1.
Yep.
And then I'm taking.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so we should be hearing
cool,
them
cool.
loud and clear coming through into the stream for you guys. So, whilst they're doing some pre-game stuff, we're going to start off going through their list now. Will is backing up from yesterday, so it's going to be really simple to go through his list again for you guys, just as a bit of a reference here. So, he has got Tallyman with Ferric, Blight, the Plague Skull of Glothila, and Plague Chosen. Followed up as HQ choices, a Lord of Contagion with Plague Reaper and Unstable Sickness. In Inexorable Battalion. I should also preface that as well, ladies and gentlemen. A Malignant Plague Caster with Miasma of Pestilence, Putrescent Vitality, Curse of the Leper with Putrid Priat, I believe is how you pronounce that. A unit of 10 Plague Marines with a Plague Blade, Plasma Gun, Power Fist on the champion, 2 Blight Launchers, 2 Cleavers, 2 Flails, a Mason Axe, a Plague Spewer, and a Melter Gun in the unit as well. 2 units of 5 Plague Marines, exact same kit with Demonic Plague Blade, Plasma Gun, Power Fist on the champion, a Cleaver, a Flail, a Mason Axe, and a Melter Gun. Times that by 2. A unit of 11 and a unit of 10 Poxwalkers, a unit of 3 Death Shroud Terminators, Foul Blightspawn with Revolting Stench Vats, and Vicious Death. Then also Fast Attack, Fetid Bloat Drone with a Flesh Mower, 2 Plague Burst Crawlers with Entropy Cannons and Heavy Sluggers, and then also a Chaos Rhino, then a Supreme Command Detachment with Mortarion, with Miasma of Pestilence, Revolting Resilience, Plague, Living Plague, Plague Winds, Arch Contamina, Gift of Plagues, Gloaming Bloat, and is the Warlord. So Will is starting on 2 CP. With this list, as you can see, Nick is already starting to deploy some of his Kraken Tyranids. So, for Nick's list is a really nice battalion for his Nids. He is starting off on 0 CP, so he spent all his CP pre-game here. So it is no slot. He's got 3 Tyrant Guard with double Rending Claws, double Slithing Talons. He's got a unit of 3 Zoanthropes as well in there. He's got a Hive Tyrant with Adrenal Glands, Heavy Venom Cannon, Lash Whip Monstrous Bone Sword, Psychic Scream Horror, and the Direct Guidance Warlord trait with the Pathogenesis Relic. On top of also the Direct Guidance Warlord trait, which is sick. Then, a Neurothrope with Catalyst, Onslaught, Synaptic Lure with the Resonance Barb, and Neuroparasite. A Tervigon with Adrenal Glands, Massive Scything Talons, Paroxysm with the More Claws of Thyrax Relic, as well as Heightened Senses. So reroll a hit, reroll a wound with those More Claws. Really going to do a lot of damage when it gets into combat. A unit of 10 Gargoyles, a unit of 27 Termagants with Flesh Borers, a unit of 7 Tyranid Warriors, 5 Death Spitters, 2 Venom Cannons, all with dual Bone Swords, a unit of 3 Venom Thropes, the Parasite of Mortex with Alien Cunning, then 2 units of 5 Raveners with Death Spitters and Rending Claws, then a Carnifex with Voracious Ammunition, Enhanced Senses, Heavy Venom Cannon, and 2 Scything Talons. Really interesting list here from Nick. It's interesting, and it's great to see a different Tyranid build coming into this matchup. So I'm just going to update the...
Do you have any Deep Strike or anything?
Nope.
Yeah, okay. And no,
the title of the stream as well, because I have not done that, ladies and gentlemen. So there it is. We're going to get a prediction going for how things are going. I don't believe we did one for the last round, but we'll do one for this one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go Will with Death Guard.
Yeah, lovely. I don't really know what the game plan is for them. I presume...
So you could use your channel points on this prediction, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to get your votes in terms of what you are wanting to see, what's going to win this matchup. It's going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to this to see who's going to do well. Now, the guys did alter the terrain a little bit for this matchup because it is a hammer and anvil. We'll go through this mission to be able to give you the full picture of what the Scouring's all about. So, it is taken hold, hold 1, hold 2, hold more for your primary for 4 points each. The additional one is the end game objective strategic scan. At the end of the battle, each player scores 3 victory points for each objective marker on the battlefield that has been scanned by their army. So that Auspex scan is 1 unit from your army can perform this action at the end of your movement phase. If it's within range of an objective marker that has not been scanned, unit cannot start this action if there are any enemy units within range of the same objective, excluding aircraft. It's completed your next command phase or at the end of the battle, whichever comes first. The unit performing it must still be within range of the objective marker to complete it. And, of course, you gain the CP at the top of each player turn for each player. So, let's have a look at the deployment so far and what these guys are doing, because it is effectively this line right here that both players have got. All these objectives here are all sitting out in the open. These ones have got some dense cover on it with the forests. The other 2 are just straight in the open behind some line of sight. But, so if you're past here, you can camp on it. And unless your opponent gets a good angle, then you're not getting shot at on there. So, it's looking like the guys are starting to deploy. We've got some Zoanthropes down the back here. We've got some Plague Marines and Poxwalkers down there. You've got the first Plague Burst Crawler and the Plague Marines and Poxies up in that corner as well. So really, the design of this terrain is designed to be symmetrical as best as possible when these guys are playing. So there's no real advantage on who's on what side. So I'm going to jump in there. I'm going to grab their score sheet so we can talk about their secondaries and all that. Let's turn to the players as they keep on deploying, ladies and gentlemen.
No windows.
I got water.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, he is lookout third.
Yeah.
Same intent on Parasite as well.
How many of your damaging spells are,
Over 18 inch?
No, closest enemy target. How many of them are your choice?
Well, I'll be smiting as my main one. Psychic Scream is the only one coming from the Hive Tyrant, which is, I believe, just line of sight, obviously, but I think you can pick. Will confirm. So I'll get this. These all out.
Saves on a Ravner.
4.
4 up. 3 up in the building.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Yep.
let me just check that. I might need to fix the dice cam at some point.
You're good to go.
The NIDS, it is just straight. He didn't take a hyper adaptation cast. It is just straight Kraken. So whatever the base Kraken one is what he is running. He didn't add anything new on his list. I've just been told by the TO that it is D3 plus 3 on the advanced roll. That is good to know. Thank you so much, Sam. Appreciate that.
What was that range on that one?
So,
for the lasers, 48.
Because it wasn't noted on his list, which I'll get in the Discord in a bit as well. So to talk about these secondaries, ladies and gentlemen, for Will, he has taken some pretty similar ones to what he took yesterday. He has taken Spread the Sickness. He's also taken Despoiled Ground again. So those are the two that he took yesterday, and he did quite well. I'm not sure how Despoiled Ground will go for him in this game. And the other one he took was No Prisoners.
Feels like a bit of a song and dance.
So I definitely reckon like Nick's list has got a decent amount of stuff in there that he can get some points on. The Raveners are 3 wounds apiece, I'm pretty sure, so there's 30 into the 2 units. The Warriors are 3 apiece as well, so there's 21 there, so there's already 5 points. 27 Termagants means that that's going to push it up to 7. Gargoyles will make it 8. Venom Throat's probably 9. Carnifex might... Carnifex doesn't count for it. And anything that comes out of the Termagant. So maybe he's not going to score like above 10 on it, but it's a decent one to be like... You've got to consider... Nick's got to consider what he's putting forward so that if he puts it through and it gets killed, then it's going to be points to Will here. So in terms of what Nick has taken here, though, he has taken Assassinate for his first one, followed up by Warp Ritual for his second.
Remember, 44-inch range.
And then for his third, he has taken Banners, so all core secondaries here from the Tyranids.
It shouldn't be a problem.
So to walk through what each of these ones are, of course, No Prisoners is just killing stuff for Will, for Despoiled Ground and Spread the Sickness.
I actually have no idea if he gets reduced.
We'll walk through these for you guys in chat.
I don't know if he gets the same keywords. He's a Chaos Rhino.
So Despoiled Ground, at the end of the battle, you score 3 victory points for satisfying each of the following. 1 or more Death Guard units are wholly within your opponent's deployment zone, and 1 or more Death Guard units are wholly within your deployment zone. 1 or more Death Guard units from your army are wholly within 3 different table quarters that are more than 6 inches away from any other table quarter. That one is then also another one for all 4 table quarters. Then you've got to control half the total number of objective markers with Death Guard units. And then you've got to control all objective markers or actually have every objective marker on the battlefield within Contagion range of 1 or more Contagion abilities. So that is the full 15 that you can get there. Spread the Sickness is the action, which 1 Death Guard infantry unit from your army can start to perform this action at the end of your movement phase. If it is within range of an objective marker you control that has not been contaminated by your army, the action is complete at the end of your turn. If completed, if the unit that perform this action has objective secured, that objective marker is said to have been contaminated. Otherwise, on a 4 or up, it's contaminated. You score 3 victory points each time an objective marker in your deployment zone is contaminated by your army, and 4 victory points for each time an objective marker not in your deployment zone is contaminated. With all the objectives not being within the deployment zone of either player, it means that Will is only going to have to despoil 4 out of the 5 objectives to be able to achieve maximum on that one. So, going through what the core ones are for Nick here. So, banners, pretty straightforward. You raise a banner in your end of your movement phase. It's complete at the start of your next command phase, and you get the victory points for it.
You're going to have to quickly
then, Warp Ritual is an interesting one here.
I'll remind you of the
Let me just get to it. So Warp Ritual, you keep a tally and add 1 to the tally each time a unit from your army completes the following psychic action. So Warp Charge 3 power, 1 psychic character unit from your army can attempt to perform this action when within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield. You score 3 points if you do it once, 7 if you do it twice, 12 if you do it 3 or more. So really interesting that he's gone for that over doing something like Psychic Interrogation because of how many characters that Will does have. but only being able to get 12 points is also an interesting one there too. And then he's also taken Assassinate, Assassinate, so he's trying to kill all of Will's characters, which is the exact same thing that Ben took last night against Will. He can max that out by killing every single character, including Mortarion. But it's really going to be interesting to see how this game develops between these players, ladies and gentlemen. Also, Cast, great to have you with us again, my friend. Hope you're doing well. So these guys are still deploying. As you can see, we've got the Tervagon deployed with the Termagants behind it as well, followed up by the Venom Thropes over here. You've got the 2 Plague Burst Crawlers down, with also the Rhino up in the middle as well. Both players doing relatively cagey deployments here. So let's turn to them. Let's see what they are doing for the rest of their deployments, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you're cracking.
Yeah, I'm cracking.
Oh, my bad. All right.
Yep.
What does that give you? Gives you better advances.
AP on the, yep, I got Mad Advance, which is D3 plus 3 advance, and then I've got the CP, which is flat 8 advance. AP, additional AP on the charge.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. And what stratagems does it give you access to for Kraken?
Yeah, that was the 8-inch.
8-inch. Okay. And you do have advance and charge on who?
A spell.
Yeah, who's got the spell?
That big boy. Yep.
Cool. Rangers don't matter, you chain.
Yeah.
God,
I gotta have Synaptic Link.
Yep.
3 minutes till that has to start.
Yep, perfect.
We can just start it pretty
Cool.
soon.
Have you deployed?
No, I got a bit more. I got all my characters and a few of these blokes.
Yep, cool.
Speaking of these blokes, where are they going? Where are they going? I have to shore up this other side a little more.
They're just your Terminators?
Yep.
Nice. Check these boys over here. Cool. Bring them over a little bit. Just want to check that. Line of sight's from this point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
So they bodyguard.
Yes.
Do they do anything else weird?
Nah.
Just,
They were the tough guys that
yeah.
Ron was telling you about.
So what are you running?
What do you mean? Kraken? Or...
No, the
Oh, Silent
Guard.
Talons. Yeah.
why? Like, what are they doing in your list specifically? What's
Action
their-
Monkeys and Protect this guy.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
So
Nothing
it means
special.
he can't be shot at. Because
Correct.
he's more than 10 wounds though.
12 wounds.
But he can't be shot at because of
Correct.
that.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have the old bodyguard rule? Even though everyone else got changed?
They have a custom rule for
Oh.
them. Yeah, it's like their Tyrant guard, so they give...
So they said all the other bodyguards were too good at screening out for high range characters. We're going to remove it.
Yep.
Here's the new one for Tyranids.
Yeah.
It bypasses all
well,
that.
what's the point of them? Like, they're
Exactly,
literally
that's-
Tyrant
yeah,
guard.
it was a little rough because you had
Cool.
God, you had the Crisis bodyguard suits.
Yep.
They
they
used to
mental.
screen for your goddamn.
Which one's this one?
This is increased contagion range.
Yep.
Plus 1 AP when you're in contagion range.
Yep.
And a pretty nasty melee weapon.
Cool.
He does a bunch of
Is it the
mortals.
Flamer? Does it have a Flamer?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Just
Flamer is the same guy who's going to turn off your charges.
Yes.
Gonna come hang out over here. He also gets bodyguarded by the
Less
Terminators.
All that shenanigans.
Yeah. But yeah, it was it was that, what's her name? Longstrike. You could poke her out, and she'd get bodyguarded by your 3 random crisis suits hiding behind the building,
Yep.
and she'd shoot a 2-up railgun every turn that could never be interacted with. It was pretty miserable. What is our deployment zone? We actually didn't measure. We just assumed these were
Yeah,
in
the
the
front
deployment
page.
zone.
Well, we should check that. That's definitely the way. We should-
It'll be pretty awkward to find out, like,
Half an inch
yeah,
back.
yeah, a decent mile back from the actual terrain feature.
That was 12 inches from the center, so
12 from the center.
Wow.
That's 18 from the edge then. We can deploy up on these objectives.
we shouldn't be able to. They should be 3 inches from that. So it should be 3 inches. It
3
should
inches
be
from
like
it.
from the objective.
But
So like we can deploy on this plastic, but we can't
Yeah,
deploy on the objective.
sorry, you can deploy on the physical marker,
Yeah, correct.
but
Yep.
not
Yeah,
on the objective.
if you're crazy enough to do that.
Yeah. Is there anything weird going on with this mission, CP-wise or otherwise?
I think so.
I had a book kicking around, but I think it got nicked by... Nope, here it is.
Have you deployed your next one?
I do have 2 more to go for you, sorry.
Do we need to start that timer?
What, mate?
Yeah, 30, so we should probably start it.
Yep. Alright, so...
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit play.
Yep.
That didn't do anything. I'm gonna try hitting play again. Still didn't do anything. Hey, Scotty. You just need to... it's my turn right now. I'm currently putting a model down. I've just put down the Tallyman.
Yep.
So, you're good to go.
Gosh, I hope I don't forget that one. I can almost guarantee I'm going to be forgetting it.
I'll do my best to pull it back and forth when needed if
So they're going up here.
you don't notice it. These has got a huge glow up in the new Codex, hey?
Yeah, they just became troops.
That is pretty
Yeah,
big from a fast attack.
Yeah.
Oof. Ooh.
So
Is that
now I
even
have
a battle
offset,
roll?
Which is great, yeah. Let's add 2 more. I hate them though. They're great.
So what's the range on your denies? They come out of your guys or do they come out of your
Synapse provides
denies?
no, the perils.
Peril. Oh,
not
in the
bad.
warp, yeah.
Yeah.
That's minus 1
Shadows
to
in the warp,
cast?
Yeah, -1 to cast.
Alright.
Actually, so who do you throw where? Just quickly?
Caster? Right here.
Yeah, and where's the other?
That's everything.
Where's the
I'm
charge
fully
guy?
deployed.
Where's that charge guy?
He is over here next to Mortarion.
Cool. No, I might just change that.
Yeah. Gonna come over here?
Yep.
Oh, you can just reach that. Wow, okay. Must be nice.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Beautiful. It is 10:33 and we are good start.
Where do we?
So we'll roll off.
Yep, cool.
Turn 1. Best of luck.
Excellent.
Okay. It's on me already.
Yep.
Command points. I'm gonna start with 2. I'm gonna go up to 3. And
Yep.
then I will roll for the Tallyman.
Yep.
I will gain 1 with a 9, up to 4.
Cool.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen in chat. So, as you can see, a pretty... when we've seen the deployment fully said and done, you've got a lot... The Bricker Warriors are back behind you. Obviously, the Raveners are in reserve. You've got the Gargoyles up the top here as well. You've got the Carnifex holding down this fire lane with... then you've also... Oh, no, that's probably the Hive Tyrant. This is probably the Carnifex being able to just control some things. You've got the Tervagon there with the Termagants behind, Zoanthropes, the Venomthropes, and then probably some of the other fun stuff down below here as well. So the Venomthropes are kind of cascading their aura all around for the bonuses, which is going to be needed because it's interesting because Will's list is more of close combat build. So it's really like, it's going to come down to how much shooting Nick can do into Will before he gets in, right? And also I forgot to add Nick's
Oh, it just doesn't do the 4
initial on there as well. There we go.
So,
as we see the Poxwalkers come out onto this objective. We're also probably going to see the Poxwalkers do the same over here as well for both of these objectives to really start to do spread the sickness, as well as start to get the spoiled ground points ready for the end of the game. The big thing here is I don't think Will's wanting to expose himself too quickly. As you can see, the Malignant Plaguecaster with Mortarion down the bottom right-hand corner down there. So he is moving up the 5 Plague Marines as well, just behind the Forest as well. So I really think this is going to be an interesting test for Will because his army is so built for close combat. He needs to go and engage with Nick, but the thing is Nick has got the points where he wants to kill characters, and then it's just passive scoring. As soon as Nick gets into the middle and is on both of these 2 objectives, it'll be really good. Oh, Funko, so those are forests. It's just a bit easier for those to have it otherwise because they're magnetized on there. that's just the way that the guys who brought the terrain have it. Just for simpleness sake. Think way back when 5th edition, for me, when I was playing War Machine and Hordes, was very similar to how they do this kind of terrain for 40k now is what they were doing. So their forest, you got two on each side, line of sight, full blocking, obscuring pieces so nothing can be seen through on those. Then in the middle, you've got obscuring L's that can be seen through on the windows, on them, but also at the same time, they've got obscuring, so you can't shoot through them and stuff. No, it's all good. It's all good, my friend. Also, hope you're doing well. So yeah, I think this is going to be really intriguing to see what Will does here. I think he's exposing himself a little bit to the Hive Tyrant with that fire lane, even though the units are, with the Poxwalkers being on that objective, being -1 to hit because of the forest, I think it's still going to be a controllable fire lane for Nick to maintain. Then over the course, like the Plague Burst Crawlers, because indirect fire, you're -1 to hit and the opponent gets +1 save, I think that's going to be a little bit of a problem for Will's firepower against him, unless it's targeting things like the Gargoyles or the Termagants. Like, targeting the Warriors, it's going to be useless because they're going to be on a 2-up save. Targeting Raveners, if they don't have the line of sight, again, going to be a bit of a waste. As you can see, the Blight drone moving out as well, kind of providing some close combat threat there. But really, the way that Nick has set up his game plan, Nick really actually doesn't need to move past halfway at all. Does not have to move past halfway. So it's really up to Will to force the game here. So once Nick gets into position, starts passively scoring from turn 2 onwards, it's going to be up to Will to catch him on points. And because Despoiled Ground is at the end of the game for 3 points per point, it's like he has to have a unit in the deployment zone whilst also being on every single objective, as well as then also having a unit back here. So he actually needs to have 7 units left alive on the battlefield to be able to achieve what he's wanting to do. So really interesting to see now. Again, the Poxwalkers, as anticipated, moving up down here with the other Plague Bearers, the other unit of 5 Plague Bearers. I dare say the 10-man unit is in this Rhino as well, which was the strategy he used against Ben in Game 3 yesterday. So you can kind of see he is hiding Mortarion away, and I think he'll just use this to kind of wait until Nick moves to the center, and then he'll go out and engage whatever in the middle and potentially leapfrog there. I'm not certain if Nick's going to have enough firepower to be able to deal with it, but he might have enough psychic mortal wounds to be able to do the job for him. So we're going to just go back to the players and see what what Will is going to end up doing with his turn as he keeps on going into his psychic phase and the rest of his movement. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. No, thank you so much for joining us. I should enunciate better, and I hope you're enjoying the coverage.
Abundantly clear for you if it's going up for any reason. Now, yeah, how easy is that for you to see? Because I can bend him a little more the other way.
Yeah. Well, 44. He's in range.
Is he visible?
But, like, if I move out, yeah.
Okay, so we'll bring him just a little more than that.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be harder. Maybe the guns, but that'll be further, and that'll sort of be.
Yeah, as long as we're both in.
Yeah, I'll be having to go like out here to get that. Yeah, to his gun. Is that easier?
Oh, it's so much
No,
easier.
so that's, but you'll move it back to like there, because I can't see through that.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
He doesn't get obscured.
Oh, of course he does.
He's 18 wounds. Otherwise, he's behind the building. You can't touch him.
Yeah.
Like, this is going through this layer. It's going through all of this.
You're right.
Yeah, no, like, this is... These are the only reason I brought him today. Gorgeous, thank you. I think we're good and done. We'll do our psychic phase. We'll roll some spells out for you.
Yep.
And then, yeah, did our actions. They're hanging out.
Yep.
What do I have for you? We'll do Mortarions -1 to be hit.
Yep. On to him.
I don't know yet. I think we're going to go the Marines in front of him.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, we'll go Marines in front of him.
What are they doing? Are they doing an action?
No, they're hanging out.
Cool, just hanging. Yep.
Oh. Yeah, no, I can't do any actions.
Okay.
Because I assume that's a once per turn.
I believe. believe so.
It's like 1 unit in your army can do it per turn.
Don't see anything that says you can't. Action. 1 unit from your army can. One
Yeah,
unit
1
from
unit,
your
yeah.
army. There you go.
Yeah. So
first
I can
wave.
only do the 2 actions per turn,
Correct,
but
yep.
doing them both.
Yep.
We'll do other casts from over here.
Yep.
+1 strength, +1 toughness. Goes off. Ooh.
And a 6.
Yeah, might be a 7 for that one. If it does go off, it'll target this guy here.
Yep.
And then that's all the spells I need to do. He's sorted. We're getting points. I'll pass to you. You good to go?
Yep.
I'm gonna go check if that spell resolves.
Yeah, cool. On the top of the turn, I'm going to give reroll 1s to wound and +1 to hit.
You got a 5.
On this big boy here, reroll. No, that's the gaunts +1. Gaunts +1.
Goes off on a 7. Fails.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
36.
that was a very quick turn 1 from Will there, conserving some time on the clock. So he's only got an hour
just some pot
6
shots.
left.
Just
So he
gonna
only
fire
took
into
9
Ryan's
minutes
bottom.
to finish deployment and his turn
So,
1.
First one here.
Really
Go ahead.
interesting there.
It's gonna be D6. How many wounds are they each? 3?
Actually, I don't think he is done. I could be wrong here, chat.
4 shots. Any on 4s?
Yep, I believe you're out.
You're in your aura.
I believe you are.
I can confirm I was incorrect,
You're out.
ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen.
Fours.
Resend that.
Move that one.
Sorry.
Doesn't make a difference anyway.
And then like 3s or 2s. Plague weapon. Sure.
So
What are
2.
those?
So 2.
AP2, damage 2.
AP2. So 6s to 5. Because 3. Yep. So 5s.
Kills
no
one
matter.
go.
Yep. Damage.
Damage
Well-
2.
Ah. Okay. Perfect.
Second tank, same shots, same guy, 6 shots. Drop 1.
Cool.
And then drop another
4.
What's your toughness? 5?
T5. Yep.
T5, yeah, we'll drop the 2s. 4, AP2, damage 2.
AP2. Damage 2. Alrighty. Let's see some saves.
1?
So 1 dude, 2 dude, 1 dude and 1
One
dude
and a half.
and 1
It's nice that I don't need you to see all the rolls because I got a live audience
Yep.
keeping me in check.
This guy coming out. And then that guy's on 2. Just going to put that there for him.
Alright, sorry about that. I'll pass the clock back to you.
Yep, back to me. Cool.
So I've gained my 1 CP already for the turn.
Yep.
And I'm going to put down some scoring.
Yep.
So spread the sickness for 4 points.
So you don't gain another CP, or do you do?
I've
0 at 5?
I've
Yep,
already
cool.
farmed
Yep.
a CP this battle round.
Oh, okay.
You can't. That's just a core rule of the game.
Yeah,
you
okay.
can't farm
More than that.
more than 1 CP per battle round.
Excellent.
So any guy who has like every time your opponent uses a stratagem on a 5-up, get a CP. You
Yep.
can only score that once per battle round.
So what did you give to these guys? Neg 1 to hit?
They're -1 to be hit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, they're neg 1 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the forest is hanging out as well. Yeah.
So she's +2 to move.
Pretty intimidating. And she absolutely goes ham in combat. Yeah.
She does.
Yeah,
She
okay.
loves a good punch.
Toughness 8.
Yeah. Yep.
2 up.
2 up, armor save, yes. So she's going to advance. So coming from here, we're going down, and then I can auto advance 4, so I can get onto the objective. Because yep, you happy with that?
I mean,
So if I
Which way
advance,
you
I can get onto the center objective.
how far's your advance?
Minimum 4, D3 plus 1, but D3 +3. So minimum 4,
Yeah.
and then 16 each move. So 16 plus 4, 20
To get onto
And that's
which
like-
objective?
to the center.
Because she can't go through the wall. She'll have to like wrap around.
Oh, she just flies straight down. Not her. Not her. Parasite.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for
I
it.
was like-
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. No, sorry.
What?
We were talking about 2 different models.
No. And how far are you guys moving? 5.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so now we have swapped
you
over
gone more
to
than
Nick's
you
turn
can't
1.
do.
So as you can see, he's already being quite aggressive with some of his movements there, with getting the
through that.
Parasite onto the center objective, just being there, doing its thing, being obsec, and counting as 5 models with the Alien and Cunning Warlord trait. Really great strategy.
I'll keep a small
With the
tally at
Parasite.
bottom of how many
The-
force you reanimate.
Turvgon's
Yeah,
moved
counting
up
it
as
against the
well.
prisoner.
I'm not sure if we'll see the Khan effects potentially move forward at this stage either. It'll be really interesting if it does. to control this fire lane down
And then
here.
just gonna wrap around the other side.
Even though it's going to be shooting through a -1,
There's a little bit of space for these
it's still
guys
going to
get
be
around.
able to do some damage. The Hive Tyrant up the top, we haven't seen any movement yet, but by looks, down the bottom here,
And then these
I
guys
think we're looking at
through.
some either Raveners, I think quite possibly some Raveners down there. Oh no, they're the Termagants.
Taking action.
Termagants
they
are
will
going to
be doing
string
their
out
Yep,
in such a
banners
way
there.
onto
Assume you got
there,
some banners
and they're going to do
outside.
the banners.
will have, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Now, it's going to be
And,
interesting to
should we
see
go
whether
left
or
there?
not
Middle?
we're going to see
Sure.
a unit do the same thing here and put a banner up on this objective.
Seems a little sacrificial out there.
But
She is.
what we'll do
See if she
is
can actually do
we'll,
something.
I'm pretty certain this is what's going to happen, is we're going to see a banner put right there, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, there wasn't much done here from Will. He did a little bit of shooting to not much of an effect. But at the same time, we're seeing Nick doing some movement measuring. Range for the heavy venom cannon, so he is going to stick out a little bit and try and nuke
that -1 onto them.
the Rhino to stop that mobility for that big 10-man unit, because if he's able to pin that 10-man unit down onto one side of the field, it means that it's going to be able to only, it's not going to be able to affect this side, which means it's going Nick's bunker is then going to be able to form
Just so
up
you can make room for
on
the
that side and be able to do a lot of damage that way, ladies and gentlemen. So
in a later turn.
it's going to be good to see how things kind of progress here. Haven't seen Nick personally play before, so it's going to be really interesting to see how he has developed, because he's only recently a new player on the scene, I believe, and he's been under Rowan's, learning under Rowan. So Rowan's been
only these
definitely
guys move.
teaching him a
Oh,
fair
that's
amount.
separate
So
no, like that
it's going to be
whole
good to
chain,
see what
like,
happens
only, like,
with the Kraken Nids here, and it's good to see a different
close you
Nid
get?
style as well, rather than just seeing Leviathan. It's no, this is Kraken. Rowan's even running
Start chaining out
whatchamacallit, he's running Behemoth
presume
as
they've
well
got
this weekend, so
movement,
there's a lot of variety in
yeah.
the Nid sub-factions here, even though there are 5 of them
Doesn't it?
present.
Lovely.
So, and Will did only use 10 minutes of his
Chain,
clock
then
for
it's
that
two
first turn
there.
as well, including deployment. So, he's got an hour and 5
if
left
they're
to do
gonna
the
let the,
remaining 4
shooter
turns of
come
his
up.
game,
What turn 2?
and
Nah.
Nick is currently
Don't like
uh,
that.
Seemed like a little bit of an oversight.
7 minutes into his
Yep.
clock as well.
These guys
Probably
are
But
not.
let's pass to him as Nick keeps on doing his movements, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll go from there.
moving on up to there. So yeah, we got plenty of movement. Fly it over this way. Oh, they can move plenty. So he's gonna have.
You're gonna go for the Mortarian shot?
No. I'm just thinking.
You're gonna go for the Rhino shot? Hang on. I got a laser for you.
Yeah, sick.
So you've got to clear that terrain feature.
Yeah,
and-
no stress. We'll just sort of chuck.
So up
chuck
to
it
about
in range.
there-ish?
Yeah, not gonna
Okay.
happen.
Just gonna go for these blokes.
These guys are gonna jump down. They're gonna do some banners. Amazing.
Lovely. So you got a pair of banners going down and an Auspex scan in the
Banner.
center.
Yep. And actually, Scott, they can go 12. So we'll just throw them right up here.
Apologies about that, chat. I do not know what happened there with the green screen.
Five focus on.
Everyone's fallen down. Is this the entire unit?
Yeah, check. Cheers. Super.
I don't know where you want to set these ones up.
Yeah.
And then just gonna check
Couple on
the
you, Jeff, and I can-
Neuro throw it back up here for you.
Yep.
You can put
Perfect.
her wherever you'd like. She hasn't
Yeah, she'll
moved
move
yet.
down a level, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
I mean, we'll just say she's down a level, but that way she doesn't have a balance.
Yeah.
So even though she's poking out the top, she is down.
Yep, and then the tyrant guard. Just gonna scooch up and nice and neat in there. Raveners are gonna zoom forward. I'll go over that side, just so I don't start bumping things up.
Ravener. I don't know what's left.
12 inches. How far does he go?
10 with a charge.
10 plus a charge. So we're looking at.
And again, yeah, he's pretty touch of death for most infantry.
Sorry?
He's pretty touch of death. If he gets
Yeah.
into you, it's gonna go through you.
Armor save?
3 up, 5 up. With armor contempt.
Yeah. So
He's got demonic invulnerable.
Yeah, demonic invulnerable.
9 wounds, toughness 7.
9 wounds, toughness 7. Sorry, so they're going to spend a CP.
Yep, and this is big advance.
Big advance, yep. They're going to fly on up.
Do you have a dice marker?
A dice marker?
A CP?
No, it's on the app, but I can do
Okay.
that for you.
I'll chuck one in the middle for you. Just so it's easier for the stream to keep track of it. So you're down to 1?
I should have moved these guys forward. Yep, forward first. Rip that for now, that's good. The 22.
Okay, yeah.
Sweet. I'm just going to put his armor over there. To be honest. Drop him down here. Nice. Cool, excellent. And then there's one Ravener on 2 wounds just there. And then the Warriors is just going to scooch out so they can get a pop a shot on off on him. 36 from there will be 2 Venoms jumping out over here. And then the rest can just jump.
Seem troubled by him.
Oh, you were saying he was a blender?
I mean, he's a single unit. He's only got 12 attacks. He's gonna miss some. He's gonna fail to wound some. He's gonna save some.
I'll fail to charge, so that's fine.
Let's have a look.
On to...
Seems pretty unfailable.
No, I mean the spell.
Oh. Charge is a 5?
Yes.
And then I can make it a 7?
Yep.
You don't automatically reroll charges?
No, but I have a spell to do that.
Yep.
So she's going to cast...
so where is she? She is here?
Yep.
Hang on.
Should be with 18. 24.
And I assume my deny has to get back here, even though the spell's going out here.
Yep.
Okay.
So
what an annoying mechanic.
Onslaught. I believe onslaught. Yep. Cool. Goes off on.
I'll fail on that one.
Yeah. Sweet. So we can charge there. We're going to cast Catalyst. Your 6 plus her 2, so 7, 8 goes off.
She got onslaught on a 13.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. So she got it for once. My apology. Do you mind if we go to the command phase? Because I didn't spawn these from the Turvagon.
Sure.
So basically, they'll just be within 6 inches of her because she
When does she spawn them?
At the start of the command phase. So
they're
I'll
allowed
just
to
move them.
move?
They are allowed to move.
Go for it.
Cool, yeah. Otherwise,
No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, I would. If they didn't move, I'd be like, yeah, well, that's
Good bit of sportsmanship there from Will and being nice enough to let Nick bring out those Termagants from the Turvagon. Something he did forget at the top of the command phase, so he's bringing them in now.
That's it. And then obviously
Does she
unit,
heal them?
Yeah, that unit, or both units actually, can get 2d6.
I thought she did 2d6 or a spawn.
No, only once allowed to do the spawn. And then every turn after that, she can just, as long as there's a unit, she can 2d6. She's producing mad no prisoners.
You keep doing your turn, but I'll have a look at this.
Yeah,
Cause
sure.
it's not that I don't believe you, I'm just in
pretty-
shock and awe
pretty
about
cool,
this.
pretty
That
cool.
is a little grim.
Yeah, so chucking an objective there and objective. And then, of course, I've got the stratagem for regen.
She's
D3
a character.
She is. Tervagon. Okay, cool. Catalyst went off. I'm going to chuck on. So that's going to advance and charge on them. I don't know if I want to throw it onto them. I want them to survive one turn. Minus 1 hit.
You reading this, man? Look at this shit. 2d6 every turn. Set those models up. Oh, do you know how much range you can get with this?
Yeah. Plus the strat, it's gross. So regrowth onto objectives is mean. I think I am going to be putting this on
Oh
the
my
big
god. Alright.
ones. No, because you won't be tagging the big ones. You might be tagging the ones.
Just down here?
Yeah, sure, wherever. It's going to be most efficient there, I think. Oh, that's
So what is this?
far up. Fiona pen.
Yep.
Cool.
That went off?
Yep, that went off. That was
easy.
that.
All
8. That was the 8. 24, not 18, not 18. Okay, I think that's all of the... yeah, and then he will... Because it's actually 12 inches to get that double charge off. I guess I might have to just CP roll that. Cool, moving on to... so, shooting phase.
Mm-hmm.
So, she will be shooting at them. Assault, -1, so that's 8 shots. 2,
What's
4,
she shooting with?
6, 8. Her Stinger Salvo.
Sure, what's the range?
24.
Nice, go for it.
Strength 5, -1.
So hitting on
4s to 5s.
She gets 4s naturally. Ooh.
No,
Yeah.
she's no 3s.
Okay, so 3s to
It's
4s.
yeah, 3s to 4s. That's what I said, right? Yeah, 3s to 4s.
What are we saying 4s to 5s for?
Sorry,
then?
3s to 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And then strength 5, your T5, is your so 4s. 2 AP1, so AP nothing.
AP1 is AP none. I've got 2 in the building up here, so I got +1 on my save.
So 2 up. Good, that's a good start.
2 up, huh? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I lied. I don't have any in the building.
Not anymore. And then, so that shot, this guy's going to shoot into the thing, 3 shots, heavy venom into him, +1, so -1. So he's hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. Cool, 2 hits, strength 9 into that, so 3s.
Yep. Into the rhino?
Yeah,
Like T7.
yes, certain 3s. 2 wounds,
AP,
AP 4,
I don't get a save.
3 damage. Yep,
I'll take it.
but you're like 2 damage, right? Because you take -1.
Disgustingly resilient.
And then the voracious ammunition goes off.
How many wounds is a rhino? 11?
Don't know.
I'm going to assume it's 11. I want to look up
and then, so that hit on a 3, and D6, D3 models,
this
so
coming
2
up?
more models. That was just that smite, the voracious
Oh,
ammunition.
yeah. Sorry, it's on him, not on him.
Yep.
Okay.
So 2 more models.
2 more
onto him.
models. Under 5.
Yep. And then he's going to shoot. This guy is going to throw some shots down here into your
Marines?
warriors. Yeah,
Sure.
your Marines.
So hitting on 3.
3 shots. Yep, through the terrain. Yep, 3s. Reroll 1. Like 1 roll.
1 hit, 1 wound, and...
That's it.
Or just... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he gets his like melee.
3s.
Yep, 3s and then 3 reroll.
So he gets a free reroll from...
Parthenogenesis.
It's reroll 1
The-
hit and 1 wound.
Yes, 1 hit and 1 wound.
Lovely.
Yep.
Okay.
So 3 AP 4, 3 damage.
AP4. AP4 goes to AP3.
3,
AP3 gives
Yep.
me some sad 6-ups. Oh,
There you
there's
go.
the first item there. So damage is 3.
3, correct.
So it's 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead.
Sweet.
Thought forests did something. It's my bad.
Yeah. And then the 2 venom cannons on the other side. They're going to be shooting down into your fetid drone thing,
Yep.
Fleshmar. So D3 shots each. So
1 shot each?
Yeah, that's easy. Hitting on no neg through dents. Yep. So 3s to 4s. Yes, 4s. And strength 8 into your now
Toughness
T8.
7.
Oh, okay. So 3s.
Oh, we got the spell?
Yeah, you got. The
Okay, then yeah, T8 to 4s. Doesn't matter.
So doesn't matter. Yep, cool.
Doesn't matter. AP4 still?
AP3 damage. This is like the
AP3
weak.
is AP2. AP2 is a 5 up.
So 8 damage.
8 damage.
A.
Oh.
Because you're -1.
Oh my god. 8 damage. I'll go to
Kablam! Cool,
Down
excellent.
there.
Death spitters from the front guys, so 3 shots each. 3, 6, 9. So that's Raveners into him as well.
Yep.
They don't have reroll 1s, and they're hitting on 3s. Sweet.
Strength?
Strength 5. So
3. 5.
5s.
Ooh.
That is 2.
Seen worse. AP?
AP2.
AP2 is
1
1.
damage.
AP1 is 4s. Not today, mate. Not today.
Oof. Excellent, and then the charge. So you're making this a 7? Is that a CP?
No. Don't think I am. Like, you have CP to reroll this anyway, right?
Yes, correct.
A 7 rerolling is just not...
And I will be probably charging.
Use these guys.
just him.
Use these two. These two are pretty good.
Sure.
Have
you
I'll reduce
been...
it by 2. Why not?
Okay, so 7.
Yeah, it's a 7-inch charge.
I will CP reroll that. Come on, we need that. There we go.
Go for it.
Excellent.
Should we just tucking in?
Yep,
Do you
just
wanna
him.
go
Just
this
him.
direction?
Yeah, around him that way. Because I do not want to be touching them little gribbly boys just yet.
Yep. Alright.
Excellent.
Do you have any other charges you want to do?
No charges.
Have you
otherwise.
with them?
So, Raining Claws, and they charged, and there's 4 attacks each. I'm pretty sure
They're
it's 4
all
attacks.
claws?
Yeah, all Raining Claws.
Cool.
I don't bother with starting talons. Don't need no starting talons here. Just want to confirm their amount of attacks.
What are you doing?
5 attacks each. Okay, cool.
Yeah, mate.
5, 10, 15. 15 attacks into him.
I think he's in trouble.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, judging by the rest of the rolls, yeah, you're gonna assume
Yeah.
he's in a lot of trouble.
So that is hitting on 3s, no negs. No, cool, 3s. There you go, there's some 2s and 1s. Yep. And then strength 6, it doesn't matter. Into 7, so it's still 5s.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, still doesn't matter. 5s.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's good.
that's
That is
really good. Oh, wow.
5.
AP 5?
AP 5.
Why are they AP 5?
Kraken. Rending claws. On your invuln.
What is this?
What is this?
What is this?
Goodbye.
What do you mean wound on 5s?
AP 5. Oh,
How many attacks did you start with? 15?
15. That's good
That's a decent
efficiency.
trim.
That is
It's a
good
decent trim.
efficiency.
Look, I've seen... Could have been worse, right? Oh,
there you go.
Wow, I'll take 2.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I'll go down to 4?
Yeah.
Do you have any more attacks coming in?
No, that's it.
Oh, man,
you
I
go.
get to hit you back.
You do. Good efficiency on both sides.
Wow, yeah, okay. I guess as long as I roll the dice you're rolling,
Yeah, hey.
we're
Start
getting
with
to play the game. Hitting on 3s, dropping the 1s and 2s, and then wounding you on, I'm strength 6, it goes to 7 from the spell, and I think it's going to go to 8 from the weapon.
8 from the weapon.
And then your toughness 4.
Toughness 5. Yeah, so 4 now. Mhm. You're a terrible, terrible army.
It is +1 from the weapon.
Cool.
So looking for 2s.
That's
All
good.
these are AP2, damage 2.
AP 2, 6s. Damage 2. Oh, jeez.
Damage 2.
That wasn't as effective as I hoped. They're dead.
Ooh, alright. A
Yep.
hit and a miss.
Boop.
Alrighty, chat. That was a bit of a big swing there. Nick went in with some of the
It went
Raveners.
from absolutely criminally insane.
Yep.
So he did go
I'll
down
get a
to
CP
under
at
an
some
hour
point.
on his
I'll
clock. So he's got
roll
353
for the
minutes.
battle
Now
round.
we're on to Will's
I'll get
turn
additional
2.
CP up to 6. Do you also
Which
have
I
something
will just change that over. I
you
will
also add,
go and
points
get
to
the
me
score
for this
sheet,
one?
and then we'll be
And
back to
I am
update
scoring 8 for the primary.
the scores for you guys in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm going to start my turn. Mortarion will give the full rerolls buff in the command phase as a there's a word for it for Space Marines. What do you call it? Chapter Master. He gives the Chapter Master rerolls to probably himself.
Oh,
Hey,
just
Jeff.
filling it out.
It is 4 CP plays 0 CP at the start of the battle round.
So 4 for you, 0 for Nick.
Yep, and then after you gain, goes to 1 to 6.
It's 4. I've got 1 at the moment. 1 CP.
You have 0 before you gain the 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, because that's the number he looks for
You had-
God knows what reason.
You had 3, though, and then you've...
I
no,
had
you-
4.
You had 4, and then you've gained
I
2.
gained 1 for the turn, and then gained 1 for Tallyman.
Yeah, okay, cool. Warp ritual, nothing. Nothing. No, well, there. There you go. 0 points, turn 1. So that's just like turn 2 then. Yeah. That was easy for my points.
Yeah. Turn 1's always nice and relaxed.
Yeah, cheers. They're not gonna... Oh, feel no pains. Do you wanna roll them?
Okay, how many dice were there?
There was...
This is why we have tokens. There you go.
Again,
Alrighty, ladies and
throw
gentlemen,
some
in
dice.
chat.
Throw
So
like a
if
handful of
Tyranids
dice,
win,
it's
there's no
ridiculous
universe
number
anymore.
five,
Death Guard
which
win,
means
it's
we'll have to
COVID
break
2.0.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Just
Alrighty, let's
throw
get
a
these
handful of
points
dice.
updated
I
for
don't know
you
if
guys
that's
in
failed.
chat. So to update you on the CP count, Will is going up to 4 at this point. Nick is still on 0.
And it was
In
damage
terms
wounds,
of
14
points,
wounds went through.
Will managed to score 4 points
They'll
on
do
Spread the Sickness.
And they'll do the Auspex scan on the other side. Just make sure both
And
actions are
I
happening
believe
all
he
the time,
is
everywhere.
at, I would say because he's a
this
unit
year,
of Raveners are
that's
dead, I would project it at being 1 no prisoners point right now, meaning that he's on a total of 5 victory points for the total at the end of battle round 1. In terms of Nick, though, he did not get any points on Assassinate, did not get any points on Warp Ritual, did not get any points on Banners. So it means that
6 wounds.
at this stage, he doesn't score any points. So really interesting to see what Will is starting to do now in terms of how he's moving.
Wow. Wow.
So you can see that
Not amazing.
Nick did fling up the Raveners
that will fail
to
your
try and
offense.
deal with the blow drone. Didn't do it.
Very nice.
Will just did a thing, and as you do with a
How many
feathered
you got
blow
more
drone
Raveners
with
on that side, yeah?
with the flesh
Yeah,
mower,
okay.
the question is, will it blend? And the Raveners unfortunately got blended. So it's really interesting there that was a decision
Makes
made,
sense.
but of
Should
course
be a little bit
it was
disappointing
something to
otherwise.
try and deal damage to that unit up here and just
how's
kind of
these guys
tie it
doing?
up for a bit. So you've got the Nick. Will has just moved on the Poxwalkers onto those objectives. Actually, I need that B there.
don't
Because
think
Nick
this
did
thing
get
has
down 2 banners.
Huge amount more purpose than to just.
Damn
run
these
in
Aussie
there
accents. I
and
keep on thinking Will
restore
is
my
saying
main core
Tallyman.
and have a purpose.
And wondering Death Card got the line
This thing's
extended.
gonna
Yeah.
come into this side,
Tallyman.
so we've
He's
got the line of
saying
sight there.
Tallyman. So the Mr. Tallyman is how he's
Tallyman.
saying. So it's enunciation's a big thing. So really what we're going to see here from Will, in my opinion, is that we might see the Plague Burst Crawler move out a little bit. We've got this one down here, being able to see over that way. You've got the Bloat Drone now moving up, threatening this banner. With the fly keyword, if it gets a big enough charge, you could actually get onto that objective and do some work there. If he kills enough, which is doubtful, he can contest it, removing the banner. The other one is, as well, is that if he's able to get a lot of shooting on there. So we've got a couple of models moving out from here. I dare say they're going to be either Plague Marines or some characters, quite possibly. Maybe Tallyman, maybe someone else, Plague Caster or Blight Spawn, whoever it is. He's Nick managed to bracket the Rhino, so it's going to stop it moving at its full potential. If Nick does, if Will does want to move that up the field, it then means that he's having to advance it, which means he can't get the unit out. Even though he would have to get the unit out before he moves it now. So that is also the other thing. So if he wants to send it up to deal with what's going on here, it's going to be a problem. But at this point, he did only score 8 points on primary for turn 2, which also will mean that if Nick is able to hold the center with the Parasite as well as each of these objectives, he's going to get 12 on primary, and it's going to start to become a primary match game. If Nick is able to get more points on primary compared to Will getting on secondaries, it's going to really mean that it's going to turn the game quite significantly after that turn 1 by not being able to do Assassinate, not being able to do Warp Ritual, not being able to get any points on banners, but banners is scored from turn 2 onwards, and having the bottom of the turn, it means that he's doubling up on points in battle round 5. So really interesting to kind of see what's happening. As you can see, the Rhino is moving up, so maybe the Rhino wasn't fully bracketed. No, there is a little bit. I don't have any drop frames, Juno, so it's probably just my face cam stuttering a little bit, so it is. So they've got to cast Warp Ritual, you've got to cast a Psychic Action when within 6 inches of the center. You get 3 points for one.
Where is my storage?
Yeah, I've got nothing on my end, Junos, I'm afraid. I dare say it's probably Twitch buffering. So sorry about that, bud. Nothing on my end from what I can see on the dashboard or anything. Snowstorm, that would likely be doing it, my friend.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's
so used to
it's probably weather effects for Junos, unfortunately. 2 meters snow. Oh, goodness me. Hopefully that gets through nice and quick. So, as we can see now, Mortarion is starting to make a push up to here. He's moving over here.
Big long charge.
And then he made...
Yeah, that's a lot. So as you can see, he's got the Death Shroud right there with the massive brick of stuff. So he's really going to be pushing this bottom left-hand flank of Nick's side, really trying to consolidate. Just going into a psychic phase, so let's pass over to there and let's see what he ends up getting off, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, cool. He's neg 1.
To cost?
Yep.
How close?
Pretty close. Yeah, from here.
And we've also got Sam the TO just standing there having a bit of a gander as well, as you can see on
The
screen.
answer is no. It's a huge amount. Alright, we'll put up with that. So we're going to go for...
Not easy.
I think he's gonna try and resolve. You have any denies on the side?
Yep, deny from her.
One deny there. Ah, alright. 18. Alright, we'll do Plague Wind.
Cool.
We'll start with Plague Wind. 7.
Goes off a 5. 6.
Goes down to a 6. Do you want to roll a deny? Because there won't be anything else important coming out of here. And then I'll double check and make sure that even resolved in the first place. You beat it?
No, I give a 6, so depends on if it goes off.
Goes off on a 6.
Cool, then you...
So pick an enemy unit with an 18, roll 1d6. For each unit in the enemy, on a 6 up, you take a mortal wound. If my test was a 9 plus, it's a 5 up.
Yep.
So how many units are in this unit of goals?
So there's 1 unit here, 1 unit here. That's the 27, that's the 10.
Yeah, I think it's got to be the closest enemy unit. I can see the big one. See if it has to be closest.
When you read so much, enemy unit.
If manifest, it's like 1 enemy unit within 18 inches.
There you go.
Psycho. Okay, yeah, I'll go for your big one.
Yep.
How many models?
27.
27? Scott, do we have 27 dice here total? Before I start counting it and then get told, nah, there's gonna need some more.
That's 10.
6.
It's 48.
48. Alright, well, yeah, it's more than 27.
It's 15.
It's 15. 18. That's 27.
Cool.
18, drop 2. Alright, so every roll of a 6 is a mortal wound.
Yep.
You have a film
Oh, there was 16 here.
Oh, well, hey, look
Cool,
at that.
there you go, perfect. No fear, no pain on them. I should have put on
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7?
So, on average, you reanimate all of those?
Yeah.
That's criminal! That's not okay.
7. Thanks for that.
You get to, yeah, get rid of them and just pick them straight back up again.
Yep.
Oh, that's somewhat beneficial for you. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, now I get to move forward too.
He'll attempt to smite,
Sure.
just because.
Yep, goes off. No, I can't deny it.
D3 into your little unit. Take 3.
1, 2, 3.
And then caster over here, he's got some important spells. We're gonna go with -1 to be hit. It's gonna go off with a 9.
He was
you
outside
shouldn't
24.
have anybody in deny range.
Yeah, cool. Then that's good.
And pass with the red dice. A red tape. We're gonna go this direction.
18
Is that
just onto
over
the
my
10
dice?
bonus. Yeah, that's onto the 10s.
Beautiful. Alright, everything was pre-measured then. Let's call it that.
Yeah.
So we'll give the Terminators -1 to be hit this turn.
Yep.
And then we'll do +1 strength, +1 toughness. That will fail with a 3.
Yep.
Here's a third spell, but it's a damage spell with short range. So,
Can he
hanging out.
cast 3?
Sorry?
Can he cast 3?
Yeah, he's got a relic.
Wow. Oh, mine's only a +1 to cast. Sure.
My relic says gain
Yeah.
a spell, gain a cast. Ooh. Maybe he doesn't gain a cast. He has no more spells that are important anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think he just knows an extra spell.
Yeah. Mine's knows an extra spell and +1. It's like, ooh,
Okay, well,
Yeah.
my bad. This
Mine's
tank is
not.
gonna hang out next.
Yep.
Hey, Chief. Oh, thank you. He will fire lasers here.
What were you thinking, by the way, objective-wise? So you were going to do sickness on the other one and auspex on the other one?
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
We're just gonna.
Yep, just making
So
sure.
this is now sickness, and that's being auspecced.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll run our lasers into Old Mate in the middle. We'll run our stubber into Old Mate in the middle.
Yep.
And we'll run the mortar into Raveners on the other side.
Right, yep.
So into your Raveners, D6 shots. 6 shots.
Damn.
Hitting on 4s.
Correct.
Oh, alright. 6 shots, huh? Plague weapon. 2 wounds. AP2, damage 2.
AP2, damage 2. So that is into the 5-up. See if I can roll some 5s. Cool,
Yep,
2 damage.
2 damage. We have some stubber shots into your little guy in the middle. 2 hits.
Cool. Neg 1 to hit.
1 hit. 1 wound.
Cool.
AP1, damage 1.
AP1. Right, man. You just keep going.
Quick check.
So
We got
AP1.
some lasers. Yeah, lasers next. No hits, because you're -1.
Yeah, do.
Then the second tank's going to do pretty much the same thing.
5-up on her. Oh, 3 roll.
Yeah, run again. Lovely. 1
Cool.
damage.
1 damage.
Next tank's, so how many wounds you got left?
On her, 5, I believe.
5 total.
5 wounds left.
5 wounds left.
Yeah, on her.
Okay, I will spend 1 CP. And I will do 3 damage mortar.
Cool.
So, number of shots. 5 shots.
Hitting on 5s.
5.
Neg one to hit, and then indirect fire.
Imagine thinking about that before you
Yeah.
spend CP.
Well, he's all the 5s. That's 2. That's not bad.
All the 4s. Alright.
AP?
AP 2 damage 2.
AP 2 mortar. Gross.
Same as the last mortar.
Yeah, 6s. That she
Damage
has.
3 each.
Yeah. Damage 2, you said?
Damage 3. Because we spent the CP.
Damage 3. Yep.
Up it.
Imagine that. Perfect
And then
efficiency.
both his guns will go nowhere.
Yep.
Because he's got no visible targets. That's a problem that
What is
I've
this
created.
efficiency thing?
Yeah, man. It's
How
not
do, you,
bad.
how do you get it? How do
I
you
don't
get
know.
it?
Go
Oh,
to
shit.
like 6 tournaments. Eventually, one of them's gonna roll well.
Nah, it's a 6
I don't think I have a huge amount more for you. He has a pistol, short range. He has a storm bolter, but he advanced. He's got some flamers. He has no range. He's got a flamer. He has no range. I'm probably handing it back over to you here. So,
Sick.
you good to go? I'll get my CP on
yep,
your turn,
Perfect.
and then I'll start filling in my scores while you have your turn.
So she's going to spawn 2d6 back?
Really?
Yep. Amazing. 3.
Oh no!
Not the greatest.
1 hour 40 left, guys.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So, pretty interesting turn there from Will. As you can see, he did not end up charging in with the bloat drone over here. He just kind of left them. He did kill some stuff with the Plague Burst Crawlers doing some damage.
Mission primary.
More towards the backfield units. And also the Zoanthropes, because there is only, I believe that is either actually that's probably Neurothrope sitting right there. The Zoanthropes are still camped behind here as well. Flamesign, to answer your question, all of Will's characters are on the field, so he's got 5 characters, including Mortarion. So he does have 2 that are right up here, and I believe he's got the other 3 down here, which does include Mortarion.
Correct. I get 5 banners.
So now, old mate, Parasite's been deleted off that objective, meaning that Nick is only going to be able to get 8 points on primary this turn. So it would have been a good focus to focus in all that shooting, indirect fire that wouldn't have line of sight, or even the entropy cannons that would have direct line of sight onto him from that Plague Burst Crawler to actually do the damage there. So really interesting to see how this game is going, where the big bunker of the Nids is looking to face off against the big bunker of the Death Guard. I think that's going to be interesting to see how that kind of develops across the course of the game with minimal stuff on this top flank. It really depends on what's going to happen and how much psychic output Nick is really going to have with his psychers here. Because if he has a decent amount of psychic output, he's going to be able to delete the bloat drone, and then the gargoyles probably are going to be able to shoot those poxwalkers and potentially delete the unit depending on the number of shots, as well as any psychic stuff that goes into him as well. But yeah, definitely the game's developing well. The Turvagon down in the bottom left here, spawning some stuff out as well.
2 banners down.
So
He's got 2 banners down.
doing some
2 at the start of the turn.
doing some fun stuff. They're just grabbing Sam the TO for a second here. So just gonna hear what's going on here.
So, can I hit these guys from 1 inch on the other side of the wall?
So, and that's more than an inch away, so no. So you can't hit them on that side. That's the base is more than an inch away, so you couldn't not hit them. You have to go all the way around that way.
They're more than an inch away from the wall?
Correct. Yeah, so the closest you could go, so that's literally an inch there. Like, I guess I'll shuffle it slightly, sorry. But like those bases,
This is the top side of the inch?
is that top side an inch?
That's a half inch on the
Oh,
bottom.
apologies to them. Then yes, you can, apologies. So yes, so from that side of the wall you could hit them. Cool.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
because of this overhang here, mark where he is.
Apologies.
There you go. I'll use this to mark how far up he is.
So you just need to measure.
6 inches.
6 inches. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
pull it
yeah,
back.
6. Oh,
So, because of this overhang, I should be able to tuck the base
Sorry.
in like this.
That's fine.
Is this a yay or a nay?
that's gonna be more than an inch away
From the wall or from this model?
from the model and the wall. I mean, it's an inch away from the wall and 2 inches away from the model. So there's no way.
I mean, I'm not allowed to lean like that, am I?
No.
No, okay.
Can you feel like can't fit like that, no. That'd be as best you can do, so absolutely no. So you could have done it, but the base is not going to allow for it.
Alright, so I'll reroll the charge. We'll see if we can get a bigger number.
Sure.
5. Roll
Plus.
2 dice.
yeah.
Plus
I was
another
like,
one. Okay.
yeah, 11. Nice, easy. So you're going around.
So 11, 5. We absolutely make it, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. Just jump into here. We'll jump base to base with some of your gargoyles.
Cool. Yep.
So it looks like we are in the charge phase here, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you hit
So we'll see
I
what
hit on
continues
3s.
to happen for the rest of Will's turn. Again, I jumped the gun.
It's still back in your turn. So
Yep. So you'd have 1 CP.
Yeah, I'd have 1 CP, so I'll spend that 1
Alright,
CP.
so I'm hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Good call.
Yep.
Very good call, apparently.
Yes.
And then winning on 2s. Rerolling 1s for Plague Weapon. Go for it. AP2 damage 2.
AP2, they just
Yep, kill 6.
kill 6, yep.
Go for it. And then you can hit me back. And once you start rolling dice for hitting me back, I'll pass it to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's swarming masses, so we can just go all of them attacking.
Go for it.
So 5 attacks? Or 4 attacks?
You got 4 dudes. Once he's done with that, he'll just make
Sweet.
sure he ends
all are hitting.
over here.
And then wounding on 6s. 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
AP?
Nothing. No.
Okay. 3s.
Cool, easy peasy.
Nice. Alright.
Then it's
Still
on
got his remaining wounds. He hasn't gained anything.
Cool.
I think I can spend CP to heal him when he eats stuff, but not going to do that.
How many misses do you have? 4.
He has 4 wounds remaining. I've got 4 for spread. I've got the missions doing. You haven't done ritual. You scored 2 for banners.
Yep.
And you've only got 2 banners down.
Correct.
Alright, cool. Points are up to date then.
Moving that over to them. Let's see them. These gaunts, 10 gaunts, unit of 10. Just going to put them back on the tray, move them over to here.
All right, so now we are into Nick's turn. And so he's starting to move up those gaunts on that bottom left-hand flank, down here. Just kind of conga lining out. I dare say he'll continue to push for this center. Just trying to control that as best as he can. But as you can see, he's using the gaunts here in terms of the 2 different units, because I believe that this front is 1 unit and then this is another unit. So by being able to just kind of conga line his screen, it means that this massive brick isn't necessarily going to get into the Zoanthropes or the Hive Tyrant. The Hive Tyrant up there, the Carnifex, or the Venom Thropes. And it just means that it's going to just delay Will's close combat ability, kind of chip away some wounds potentially. Even though it's going to be 6s, he does enough 6s, it's going to cause enough saves. And enough saves means eventually he's going to fail. So I think it's really the best thing that Nick can do at this stage. As things are walking through, you can see that still there is the 2 guys from Will sitting here. And the blow drone is on 4 wounds. So it means that even if Nick was to fall back with the gargoyles back onto the objective and the Hive Tyrant was just able to finish it off, that'd be a great move in my opinion. Just clear that off. Then there's not much left up on this side apart from the Plague Burst Crawler to really threaten what's going on the table. The other thing as well is that he's still got this Plague Burst Crawler fully operational behind the terrain, and so it means that it's only doing the mortar, which means it's at -1 to hit, as well as +1 armor save to whatever it's shooting at. Now we start to see the Zoanthropes move up, and potentially the Venom Thropes also moving up into this slot as well, to start to cascade that massive cover aura to really help mitigate against some of this shooting, with the +1 save and light cover on top of that, really helping out there for some of the smaller units, for example. So, and we're just seeing the next, the unit of Raveners. I'm pretty sure they are these guys, either these guys up the back. No, they're these guys down the bottom here. So he's moving them up to be behind here. Just really starting to kind of still screen as best as he can so that there's no way that there's some shenanigery to get in behind in certain pockets in terms of his assault bubbles, as per se. But yeah, it's looking like a really interesting second turn from what I can see and how things are developing. Let's turn back to the players and let's see how this game continues to develop, ladies and gentlemen.
What else do you have over here?
In here,
Yeah.
I have a tank.
Yeah, that's it. So he'll move full 10 to there. These guys will move there. 6, 5. There. Screw it, they'll advance. Sweet, they're going more. 4 more. 4 up to there. Actually, I'll pull you across that way. Cool beans, coming over to here. These guards are going to fall back. They're going to fall back over to this objective.
Yep.
Yeah, how many? Cut them down. Not going to try cut them down.
No, I don't think the 1 mortal wound is worth it.
I don't think so either. Cool. Gonna float over to this side. Nice and neat over there. Warriors are gonna just move all the way up.
It's a big brick.
It's a big brick. 12. So what are they going? 7 plus 8, 15. So they're gonna advance.
Go for it. Okay.
4.
Now that you've done all your running around the chair, I'll go another way.
So 7 plus 4 is 11.
Lovely.
4.
A little further.
Right, want to move in. I'll chuck 2 of these guys up over this side. And then the venom cannon sort of over this side. Venom cannon can go back
So
here.
is the venom cannon in range?
36, yep. And then the death spitters are 2.
Sure.
Just 2 death spitters, and I'll move this guy over. This guy's actually cool. Up over there.
24 for a death spitter.
Yep.
That's 24. Do you want to move any further forward?
Yeah, I was scooching that. Like, there was the
So it's 1 death spitter and
1 death spitter and 2 venoms.
2 venom cannons. Where's the second?
They're right behind him. I'm just going to swap them like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. The weapons are blending a lot.
Big weapons. 11 out to that side, so 6. 6-inch aura is like there. So what I will do is I'll put you there. Put you there. Put you there. On your own. Get on the objective. Cool, that's it. Psychic. We're going to do Warp Ritual. From the Tervagon. In the middle. 11. Do you want to charge
I don't think I've got any denies in range.
him?
Where are you casting from?
So the center objective.
I mean, an 11.
Yep.
You can have it.
Cool. Excellent. Do you want to take one down?
So I'm not going to write down points for it. I'm just going to mark how many times
Yeah,
you've
sure.
done
Then we're going to smite from the. Where's the 3d6 marker? Oh. I'll be probably giving the 3d6 marker to
it. So what does that mean?
him. Because 3d6 to cast.
Okay.
Just
So,
means they cast on.
so
3d6.
you have
Pick the
a once per game per unit army-wide buff, and then you have a every turn.
You give out buffs. Yep. Smite from Hive Tyrant.
You're like mini.
5 goes off on the Hive Tyrant. You could probably deny that.
Yeah, I'll attempt that deny.
Oh, jeez. I'm assuming the front guy is your caster?
No, back guy.
Does that reach?
Mortarion? Is that not closer?
No, his wing?
Wing does not count.
Then no. No one. Goes off on a 5. D3 models.
It's rough. 2.
2 models.
Down to 2.
Yep. And he's going to cast Psychic Scream.
No, he won't.
No, he won't. Onto the
Zvone.
Zoan. No, the Neuro, sorry. The Neuro is going to cast.
Smite number 3.
No, he's going to cast Catalyst. Yep,
On
goes
a
off.
10.
Yeah, many. Catalyst is going on to, if I remember it, the Gaunts. He's going to cast Charge as well, and Advance Onslaught. Goes off, 7, 8, 9. At the back, so the Warriors over the back.
Yep.
And then 3d6 smite from the... from this zone into your tank over here.
Yep.
3d6. Cool, super smite. D6 plus 3. 12 models. 9 models into him.
Into who?
This
Tank.
Yeah.
Who's this coming out of? Sorry.
The zones.
14 to here.
I can pick this guy, and if it's furthest from him, so yeah, you can pick the unit. Yeah.
Oh,
Pick
that's
the
pretty
psyker that it
feral.
comes from.
Alright,
Yep.
well, can you put this over the tank tread?
Sure can.
Now, is it over the closest part of the tank or over the part of the tank you can see?
Oh, that's a good question. Closest part of the tank.
Hang on. Getting around that terrain feature, getting around that terrain feature.
What we're like there. That's on yours.
Yep.
It's 18. And then that is 17. Okay, so that dies.
It dies miserably.
Miserably. Yep.
It,
cool.
and then has it
'Cause it is-
explode. That's
Wrong
not
die.
it.
No,
I mean,
it
that's
doesn't.
a one. That's a one. Doesn't matter. It doesn't explode.
Too funny. Okay, moving on. Shooting.
Oh.
Shooting. So that means this guy will then shoot into him. Can I have that laser pointer? Can you just check line of sight from there to there to the tank?
It was
The
from
idea was from them to him to have line of sight, but we'll confirm that.
them or him?
Him.
It's tight, but I'll leave that to your discretion.
Well, the intent was to move him to shoot
Do you
it.
have extra movement?
There probably was. He was like back here, and he's got like 9-inch.
Yeah. Come like an extra,
See?
like that,
Yep,
and then that
should
shouldn't
do it.
have any problems. Wonder what the laser showed up on stream.
So shooting from him, 3 shots into the tank.
Just a little more.
Yeah,
Do these need to be further this way for any reason?
No, 6 inches from the goggles.
Okay, hang on.
So as long as they've got 6 inches.
Yep.
Yeah, they're plenty.
Just really get over there.
Wrap around that.
'Cause it's a tight corner, and that was kind of the idea. Is I didn't really want you to be able to do this,
okay.
but that's definitely
Cool.
clipping the back of the tank.
Yep.
Okay, so I had to tuck the tank in a bit more. That's my bad.
Reroll 1s. Doesn't matter.
It hits on 2s.
Yeah, +1 to hit and reroll 1s. He's not neg 1 to hit, is he? This isn't neg 1. Yes, he is.
No.
Yes, he is.
Oh.
Straight through there.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yep. So
Wounding
you hit,
on-
wounding on
7.
3s. Cool. Wounds.
number.
AP4.
Yep. Yep. Just tick it down.
Yeah, cool. And
Takes
then
how
so that's 2 damage.
3. 3 goes to 2.
Yep. 2.
And then the mortals.
Yeah, the models. Come on, models. Doesn't matter.
Oh no!
Always happens.
We knew it would
Still
happen.
good,
Man.
yep.
We knew it would happen.
3, 6, 8 shots from the stinger salvo of her into the tank as well. Hitting on 3s. Picking that up. Cool. All good with that. And then wounding on 7, so 5s.
Yep.
1. AP1.
1 AP1
Yep.
into the tank.
Tank. Yep.
4 ups. Does tank get armor contempt?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well then 3.
It's disgusting because it survives, and that's super, super annoying.
You have nothing else that can clip it?
Nah.
Oof. Alright.
So this guy will be shooting into. They both have lookouts, sir. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've got the
cool.
tank. And then there are closer units.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Screw it.
Hour 21, mate, guys.
Shooting into
Yep,
Mortarian.
okay.
3.
What's up?
Hitting on 2.
Nice.
Let's summon demons.
Is he -1? -1.
The
Mortarian.
No.
Cool. Hit. All hit.
Not naturally, at least.
And then strength, toughness.
Toughness 8.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So
3s.
which is
With
the
my reroll.
rough part.
Cool. 3. AP,
AP?
4.
That doesn't matter. 4 up involves. Make 2.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Yep.
3 damage becomes 2 damage.
Yep.
And then I have 2 5 ups. Ignore 1.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Oh look. If
Venom,
you got popped any quicker, I'd
Yeah.
be a little upset for 500 points.
D3
check that on?
shots for the two. Yep. D3 shots for the guys over there.
One shot, one hit.
3. No, so that's.
Oh,
D3,
those are two
yeah.
different.
Yep.
4 shots.
And then
Hitting on 3s.
correct.
Fours.
-1, so
from the vet.
4s.
Oh, reroll
We're
ones.
doing bad. Nah, none of that.
He doesn't give out aura of reroll ones.
No auras for us.
What?
Yeah. 8 into 7, so 3s. Doesn't matter. Death Spitter had 3 shots.
T8. All
No,
my
it
vehicles
doesn't
are T8.
Yeah.
Except the
I
one
rolled
that's
a 2.
not technically
Doesn't
mine.
matter.
Yep.
These are the Death Spitters. Hitting on 4s.
Winning
Then
on
5s.
5s.
Nothing. This is garbage. And then that's pretty much it. Nice. Excellent. Good job. On to you.
That's what I like to hear. Alright.
That is terrible.
Smack the clock.
Yep.
Go to 6. New battle rounds. I will roll for my
Garbage.
Tallyman. I'll go up to 7 CP.
Hasn't failed you yet.
Do you want to run through your points over there?
Yeah,
And then
sure.
can you add 3 more for last turn for my secondary?
Yep.
I will score another 8 for the primary.
Yeah. So I would have been performing like an action on
Yeah.
one of them. We'll say
whichever
that
one you haven't
because
done.
These guys advanced.
It'll just be Tyrant Guard, right? They did nothing else?
No, but they advanced, so they'll do the action on that one.
Sure.
The 27 gaunts.
Yeah. So they have a 5-up Field of Pain.
Assassinate.
Ugh.
Yes, they do.
Alright, start of the command phase. So, Mortarian's going to give the full rerolls to himself. And then the Tallyman will pick a core unit to give +1 to hit rolls, and he has no legal targets in range. Bit of a foresight. That's alright. So, start of this
No
command
points yet.
phase.
That's just marked that I've started.
What do you have in the way of save rolls over here?
So everything has all infantry has a 5-up, and all monsters have a 4-up.
Is that invuln or
Invuln. That's this turn's imperative.
picked a good turn for it?
I did.
Yeah,
I
this
did.
is the one.
Turn 2 is generally the turn you go to.
I don't really think I can.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so I have got your points update for you.
Alright.
So for Will, he's currently on 6 CP
Alright,
at the
we're gonna
top
hop
of the
out the way.
round. Looks like, so it'd be starting
I'll hop
there
out
with 5,
and
but
then
then
move that
also Nick still does not have many in the bank.
Placeholder.
So
No,
looking
where they're
at
landing.
points-wise for this round, we're going to have a look at Will first. Now, we did actually score 3 points on primary in the first turn,
These guys
and
do
then
this
he's
thing.
scored 2 objectives and the 3 points there, so he's actually on 14 points for primary. He got another 4 points on Spread the Sickness to put him up to 8 points. Nothing on Despoiled Ground, and I dare say I'd project him at about 2 points on No Prisoners at this time, meaning
This is
that
a-
he is sitting on 24 points
I mean,
going
I
into
assume-
Battle Round 3. Now, for Nick, on the other hand,
do you wanna move forward
he
or
didn't score anything on the extra part of the primary, but did score 8 points there. He has done the first Warp Ritual, which I believe is worth 3 points. So we'll get that up there, as well as 2 banners for another 2 points
gonna go in the nice
as
straight line.
well, with 2 banners still
These are
on the
5-up
field.
invulnerable save.
So we're looking
5-up
at a total of 13 points here for Nick.
Mini gone.
Yeah.
So really interesting to see how this is developing. No characters dead yet, but there is still a lot here. So Nick did manage to kill that
We're gonna go into
There's 2 separate squads.
Blight
there's
drone
a
up the
silly-
top there,
silly one
through
which
mortals,
I
through
am
psychic
just gonna
powers.
shoot and not
But
miss.
Will is now starting to really move out, and as you've seen, the Brick of 10 Death Guard are coming out of that Rhino and are going to get into combat this turn and going to brutalize some things with their close combat ability. We might also even see the Rhino is going to stay on that objective
Touch the building.
as well. We might even see Mortarian move up this way, would be my bet, whilst trying to keep the Blight Lords in tow so we can pass off wounds. The other thing as well is keeping the Poxwalkers on that objective. Same with keeping them up the top. And the Plague Burst Crawlers just trying to chip away at things. So really, we wouldn't be surprised if maybe the Turvagon ends up coming in a response in Nick's turn 3 to really kill a lot of things. But at the same time, these guys are T5, 2 wounds. reducing damage. Like, there's just so much stuff that the Plague Marines have that they're going to be able to make use of.
Everything in a line. It's gonna be so much fun.
And so I'm
got
really
to roll the
interested.
length
And
of the
Nick did do some damage to Mortarion. It's not like Mortarion's going in
12 inches
fully
up to there.
unscathed.
where
He
these
has
guys are gonna
taken
hop
some
onto.
damage. He's not bracketed, but he's taken some damage. So it means that it's going to be a bit of a thing. So he has, Mortarion has come this way instead of going around this way where the Plague Marines are. And the Blight
Not really
Lord
an amount at
Terminators are
all,
right
to be
behind him
honest.
as well. So really now this is where Nick is going to start to score some assassinate points if he is able to kill these characters. It's something that needs to be noted here. So as you can see, a couple of gargoyles left that are back onto this objective. What Nick is just doing, he's just throwing a unit here, unit there, just trying to maintain to deny Will being able to get more. So getting onto that potential objective, he's just kind of feeding units onto it to just try and stop him from being able to spread the sickness or such any further than that. But we'll see that you've got the two Marines there moving onto it, stopping that because they are OBSEC, and it's going to help Will out being able to score 12 points in his following turn if Nick doesn't kill them. So that's something to be aware of. So really interesting to see how this game is developing. I reckon let's just turn it back to the players and see what Will is doing for the rest of his movement and the rest of his turn. I want to thank everyone for joining us. Hope you're enjoying the game.
That's 6. 7, 8. Up to that. And then these characters, just gonna go for a run over here. What's the furthest your Tyrant can run?
18.
Yeah, no,
With
fuck
his-
that.
With his,
He's gonna hop in behind to keep themselves bodyguarded. The other tanks already got line of sight for your warriors. I think we're good to go. Is this everything? Am I missing anything?
Nope, I don't know.
So warriors are 5 up.
Correct.
Okay. I'm pretty comfy with this. Has everyone moved? I'm not forgetting anybody. No? Alright, I think we're good to go. Psychic phase. We'll start with caster back here.
Yep.
We'll
No,
do
should be
+1
outside.
strength, +1 toughness. Goes off on a 10.
Yep.
I'm going to target the tank. So it's toughness 9.
Mhm.
And then that's all the spells he's going to do. Mortarion will do my other spells. So he's going to be -1 to cast and you have a deny.
Correct.
Alright.
So
So we'll start with Plague Wind. This is the lots of mortal wounds. Fails on a 5.
Yep.
On a 4 even. -1 to be hit. On a 4 as well.
Yep.
And then for the last spell, do
He
Smite.
cast 3 as well.
Yeah, I know he knows 3 cast through. Smite on a 5.
Yeah, sure, I'll do no.
You don't want to deny my next spell of nothing?
No, 6. I've got that into that into that.
I've got no other spells.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go.
Alright, we get to shoot. So do you have anything you need to use at the start of the shooting phase?
No.
Alright, then we will start with tanks.
Yep.
Over here in the warriors.
-1 to hit. From
6 inches.
yep to them. That was the move over that way.
That's criminal activity, mate.
Yes.
I'll spend a CP. We'll do, what is it? Damage 3.
Okay.
So number of shots.
So I will
5
then.
shots.
I think I'd spend a CP to do -1 damage.
That's the thing you can do.
Yep. On the warriors.
I don't know if I am boosting damage then. Oh look, no, I'll boost damage to 3. You can pull it back down to 2.
Yep.
That's fine. So hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 3s. Go.
5 ups. So yeah, 5 up invulnerables. Get some 5s. Nothing.
So 2 damage base. Yep. So I think it's pick an enemy unit within 3 inches of it, and it does 1 mortal wound on a 4 up.
Cool. So yep. So
And then
one guy's taken 1 wound.
Yep. They have a 5 up feel no pain?
Oh no, they don't. Sorry, you're right. So that's just 2. So 2 dudes. One dude
One and a
dies.
half die. One guy dies, 1 guy's on 1 wound. I'll do the mortal wound to your Tyrant Guard, I guess, on a 4 up.
Yep.
Sure. 1 mortal.
1 mortal.
Lasers. Oh, sorry, stubbers into your warrior. Drop the one.
Is that all you're shooting into them, I suppose?
Yeah,
or?
he's shooting everything into the warriors.
Yep, cool.
2 wounds. AP1, 1 damage.
2 wounds.
Yeah,
Strength?
just a
What's your strength of them?
5.
Oh, jeez. Yep. One
Trims the guy on 1 wound.
And you, I'll get this.
He dies.
No, he's on 1.
Why is he on 1?
Was that 2 damage? Bolter?
No, 1 damage.
Oh,
But
yeah, you're right.
He had
Yeah,
2
he
damage
had-
from the mortar.
Correct, he didn't have the feel no pain. Yep, that means he's dead.
Because the mortar was going to kill
Correct,
3
yeah,
guys
yep.
and it killed 1.5
Yep.
instead.
My apologies.
No, you're right. We'll do the lasers next now that nobody's wounded. 1 hit,
Lasers from...
1 wound from the tank.
Yeah, cool. Yep.
1 wound, AP4,
See if I can make a 5. Nope.
Nope.
Damage?
D3 plus 3, 4 damage goes to
1
3
to
damage. No more -1 to hit.
Damn, your efficiency's good.
Second tank will shoot into. Really, just doesn't matter. Can't see warriors anymore. Nope, can't see warriors anymore. We'll go into Raveners with the mortar.
Yep, neg 1 to hit, so 5s.
We're not going to go into Raveners with the mortar. Oh, everything back there is neg 1 to hit.
Yep, pretty much. Yep.
These are 5 wounds apiece.
I believe so. I'm just double checking that one for you.
I'll probably go into them if there's a possibility I can remove 1.
4 wounds, so there's 3. Down.
Okay. I'll go into them next. So this guy will shoot everything.
into them, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's no other target, right? I can't shoot him. I can't shoot him.
Yep. Yep.
No, talk to me about this guy here.
Venoms, so they're neg 1 to hit because obviously they give
Yep.
it to themselves. I believe 4 wounds.
Toughness. T5.
Pretty much it. 5 up invuln.
Wounds.
4? I believe it's still the same as the other guys.
Okay, I'll go into them with everything.
Oh, wait.
So mortar. 2 shots. 1 hit. 1 wound. AP2, 2 damage.
2. So 5 up. Be great if I can make one.
Takes
so
2 damage?
Yep. down to 2.
Lasers. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Have I rolled a 5 yet?
You did over here.
Yeah.
So this will kill the wounded guy, and then it does minimum 4 damage. It'll kill the other one as well.
Minimum
So it's D6, D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3.
So their aura is now turned off, yeah?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they had
Nope.
to be a unit of 3 for the aura.
Not anymore.
Oh, what? Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'll shoot 4 shots with the stubber, but I mean, like, okay, 4 hits.
Oh, jeez.
T5.
Yep.
So winning on 4s. 1 wound. AP1, 1 damage.
Oh, I
There's your
made a 5.
Yeah, let's
Great.
go. Alright, next important one over here, into the gaunts.
Yep.
This is 3d6 shots.
3d6 shots, jeez.
They got a little d6 flamer on each of their hands. But this is a strength 3, which is
T3.
great because you're T2.
Yep.
So, wounding on 3s, rerolling everything from Arch Contaminator.
Yep.
Go for it.
Oh, I just need to make like all of them. 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's the
7? Yeah, there's 6 over there.
Yep, that's the unit.
Beautiful. Alright, yeah, Mortarion will fire into this guy here.
Yep.
And he will fire like so.
Go.
So, a wound here, and a
Yep.
wound here, and a wound here.
Yep.
If it hits. I think that's how it works. I roll 1 hit, and then if I hit, I roll wounds for each of them. I'll see if I have to roll a hit for all of them. So this is the Venom throat.
Yep,
The one that
neg
matters.
1.
So hitting on 2s becomes hitting on 3s.
Mhm.
I'll check if I need to roll a hit roll for all of them. Because I never get to do the line. It's so cool.
No, it's not.
Each time this attack is made with this weapon, if a hit is scored,
Yep.
draw a line between the closest point of the model's base.
Cool. Oh, the closest
Yeah, okay, so I don't get to decide where I'm doing it from. So it'll probably not hit the con effects then.
point. It'll probably just go straight through. Yeah, okay. No big.
Alright.
That's a bit.
So one
Could have
hit.
been good.
Will it hit the? Won't it hit the gaunt?
No, it won't even.
And that's so boring. Oh, what's the point? All right. So one hit. And then strength 8. So
Yep.
wound, AP 3, damage 3.
It's got a 5. No. AP 3, damage 3. So
Yeah.
he's on 1 wound.
I assume nothing in your army suffers morale while it's inside your
None of that.
silly
None of that
range.
shenanigans.
All right.
Don't worry about that.
Storm bolters into your can't target it. Storm bolters into him.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
Sure.
Hitting on 5s because it's bracketed.
Yep,
No,
sure.
hitting on 6s because it's bottom
Neg
bracket
on.
-1.
Yep.
So hitting on 6s. Strength 4. So wounding on 5s.
Yep.
2 wounds. If you're nothing on a bolter.
So 4s. Doesn't matter. That's disgusting. Your
And
efficiency
resilient.
is
Hey Sam.
gross.
I think that's all the shots I've got for you.
He's rolled the perfect roll.
So we'll do some charges.
Yep.
So we'll charge the Marine unit into, that's 1 Terminators. Oh, sorry, one
One
Terminator.
gaunt? Yeah,
The one
they're
Gaunt
all
unit.
Yep.
We'll do Mortarion into the Turvagon first.
Sure.
Do I have to multi-charge with Mortarion?
Probably will have to.
But
Yeah,
if
into
it's
the
making
gaunts.
it into him, it's making it into both of them. So I'll roll the shot.
Yep.
A 6, and then we will see if I need to call them both, if there's literally no other option. And that 6 gets within an inch.
Oh, it's going to be tight. Are you going straight though?
We'll
Right,
come
Sam's
in
here.
as much of an
Sam
angle.
can determine.
Do you have another spare base?
I can take
Mortarion.
my Turvagon off.
No, that's fine. Oh, at least I got your spare
I
base.
don't have a Mortarion size base. This looks pretty Mortarion-esque.
It is actually, funny enough, very close. Oh, sorry. No, very elaborate. It's tight. Yeah, probably just do it if you get
Cool.
6.
Done.
Then he'll, and he definitely has to multi-charge. There was no question
Yep.
about that. So he'll multi-charge.
Just.
Sure.
I guess the proper way to do it is, if he doesn't have to, I've still got to call it.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
I think we were just always
Wait,
calling.
yeah, so he's in.
We were always calling the multi-charge anyway then. So yeah, he'll run into just everything and just
Yep.
touch all of it as much as he has to.
Easy.
And then the Marines into the Turvagons. I think this will equate to some really good blocking for the Marines. For your Turvagons. A 6 should easily touch them as well. Yeah,
Yep.
just as many of them on the point as possible. And then within the 2 rank file. So before I forget, I'll be spending the 2 CP to
Yep.
make them spill the damage over.
Yep.
And then that's all I need to spend in combat. I think we're good to fight. Do I have any more charges? No, we're good to go.
Go, man.
So we will start. You have no interrupts.
No,
Does the
no
auto
CP.
matter?
Sorry?
Does the auto matter?
She has fights first.
Then I'll fight there.
Yep.
So I'll fight with Mortarion.
Yep.
All hit. You're not minus 1 to hit in combat, eh?
Nah, not on her.
And then this is wounding on 2s, probably? Your strength 8 or I'll take
T9.
T8?
T8, sorry.
So 2s. Rerolling 1s.
2s? Oh, shit.
Yep, it's strength times 2, so it'll be strength 16. So you've got all of these at AP 4, damage D3 plus 3.
So, 4s. Let's get some 4s.
Oh!
This is my game at the moment.
Do you want to reroll any of these?
They're
D3 plus 3.
Nah. Like, that's just insane.
6, 12, 18, 22,
It's
26.
Does it? Yeah, we'll see.
26, 31, 36 damage.
0 4-ups. Nah. I want new dice, Scott.
You gotta keep the good ones on this side, mate. We'll do the Marines next.
That was heavy duty, ladies and gentlemen. Mortarion in one combat, nuking the Turvagon. That's a big yikes for Nick right there.
Dropping 3s. And then wounding on 2s. Rerolling for Plague Weapon. These are AP4. AP3 damage.
5s. Yep. 2.
2d6 damage. 8 damage.
Eight
Get those out of the way for you.
is.
So these are 5-ups?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We'll do the flails next. So this is 12 attacks total with all the flails. These are hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. And then these are wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s. AP2 damage 2.
5s. Yeah, they still get it. Oh, cool, I made 2.
So how many are in there? 6?
6, yep.
So I'll add 6 more for you. Here's your Philippines.
Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We'll do the Power Fist next. 4 attacks. All hit. No, 3s don't hit. All wound.
Cool. How many? So
AP3 damage 2.
4, 5s, nothing. Damage 2?
Yep.
I got it. 1, so 5 more die.
How many got left? And 4 more? Alright, I'll check what the next weapons are then. Those are normally the weapons that do it. I never normally have to look to the next weapon, because the next weapons get more annoying. Okay, Mace and Axe. So here's a Mace of Contagion.
What the shit?
Yeah, so we'll do the Mace of Contagions. So there's 2 guys with Maces of Contagion. 6 attacks, -1 to hit, so hitting on 4s. Ooh, rerolling 1s. No. These are wounding on 2s. And these are Mace of Contagion. AP1, damage 3.
AP1, so. 5s. Yep, damage 3.
Damage 3. And that's all the melee weapons that matter. The rest is like Plague Knives.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Any more left?
Yep, 2 more.
Alright, we'll do the Plague Knives. So the 2 guys with Belchers have 2 attacks each. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. And then it'll be your toughness 2, so it'll be winning on 2s. AP nothing, damage 1.
5s.
And 5.
5s. Yes, I made one. Sweet Jesus.
Alright.
Holy crap. You're almost perfect efficiency.
Flails,
for the
cleavers,
game.
launchers, champions, skewer. The 2 with the melter guns have knives. Rerolling 1s.
Is it always? Oh yeah, 'cause you fucking thing.
Because Mortarian's
Yep.
a captain. 1 wound, AP nothing. 5 and 5.
Thank God.
I think that's everything for you, mate.
I hate this game. This is disgusting. Your
It's
efficiency.
pretty grotesque. So he doesn't take him out for anything?
Nope. He's going to swing into Mortarian. Do you want to neg anything?
Mortarian does have more attacks, but I'm going to assume I posted
you
everything
put all
there.
into that, yeah.
He has the little gribblies
Cool,
on the base
doesn't matter.
have D6,
Yep,
nothing
doesn't matter.
attacks.
Excellent. That's great. Good turn for you. Very good turn.
Yeah, that's a disgusting turn for me.
Your
everything
efficiency
goes
on
well.
that was
I will
just
plus you
disgusting.
then.
Cool.
I will go up to 5 CP.
Jesus. So the turn, I guess I'm going to spend a CP. D3 plus 3. No, because I don't have any CP. Great. Excellent. That's great.
Well, ladies and gentlemen in chat, what a massive turn there. As you saw, Mortarian went in
So no prisoner is
and did a lot of
He also
work.
summons
So
an additional 10.
the banner down the bottom here is
Oh,
gone
but we'll be able to count those.
Yeah, we'll be able to.
from the
so
Death
you
Guard.
get 4 for
Plague
primary,
Marines getting in there and just absolutely
and you get
slaughtering
I'll get
house.
8 because I will regen. I'll spend the CP I get.
You have Mortarian just delete the Turvagon that was there. The Turvagon didn't even get to strike. Nick unfortunately failed all of his invon saves.
They were gaunt.
They were just 4
Or
ups,
instead
and he
they're a
failed.
flying
He
one, I
didn't
guess.
get any. So
That's
Mortarian just
really cool.
punked
And I
Alright, so
the
that puts you at 8 then.
Turvagon
Additional
in 1 round, which was massive there, you could say. But now we're seeing more gargoyles, so he's still technically controlling 2 for the battle round, which is nice. So he's still getting those 8 points. Really, right now, we need to see the Hive Tyrant and the Carnifex just deal with Morty. He just needs to die this turn. If they do not kill Morty, he's going to just cascade through stuff. So they're going to be able to do stuff with Psychic Powers to really get him down. I believe he looks as though he's on about 12 wounds or somewhere around there. So he's got a decent amount of wounds left, being -1 damage as well as -1 a hit from a Psychic Power. So it's going to be a lot for Nick to kind of push through, but he can do it at this stage. Really, at this point, we've seen Will just kind of throw out Mortarion, the 10 Death Guard Plague Marines, and the 2 Plague Marines down here. And the rest is still in his table half. Like, he hasn't really been too aggressive with the rest. He's just biding his time. He's just sending out the pieces that he needs to deal with stuff. So, really, what I'd love to see from Nick is a bit of a response here to these Death Guard Plague Marines just being able to get in there. Once Morty's dealt with, you know, get the Carnifex in there to do some close combat damage, do some other damage of some form, and just really put some pressure onto Will to make him commit some of his other units that he has to. He does have some characters back here as well, but the thing is, Will's keeping 2 of them back, so it means that Nick's not going to be able to score max on the Assassinate because of that, unless he wipes Morty and then starts to wipe a lot of other stuff really quickly. So really interesting game developing here, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to see a different form of Tyranids and how they're going, and an older codex like Death Guard still performing quite well on the table. So let's turn back to the players, and let's keep on hearing how Nick is going through his movement phase.
Yeah.
I think Mortarion will die to this.
That's the goal.
I mean, you've got how many mortal... You did 12 to this one? Mortal wounds?
12.
Yeah, you did 12 mortal wounds to this one.
Yeah.
I think Mortarion's going to
I hope so.
explode.
Yeah, but that was the perfect roll. Those warriors are going to advance. They've gone 8.
Yeah, just want me to shuffle
Going
them
an
up?
additional 4.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that fact.
Yep.
So everyone's going up that much?
Yeah, they'll go up 4. Just come to the other side.
So you get +1 save and
Yep.
-1 to be hit.
These guys are gonna just switch over to here. No, they won't, because they're going to do the Auspex. There. He's going to float over to here.
Do you airbrush these?
Yeah.
It's very smooth.
Warrior. Gaunty's going to fall back.
I thought you guys were reasonably new to the hobby.
Sorry?
I thought you guys were like new this year to the hobby.
Yeah, we are.
You just owned an airbrush? Or you went out and bought an airbrush?
Oh, I had an airbrush for a little bit.
You just have an airbrush kicking around?
Yeah?
I was in this thing for like 6 years before I went, you know what, I'm gonna get an airbrush.
Alright, so moving on to Psychic. Pretty much going to be going Smite, Psychic Stream, Smite.
Everything that direction until it dies.
Yep.
Alright, I have a 5-up Philippine, and I have 2 deniers. Otherwise, I've got another thing to say.
I do have the +1 to cast this turn, and a 5-up Philippine as well.
Yep.
Cool, alright, going to start casting. Neuro's going to cast...
So while you're in his Contagion,
Yep.
no re-rolls for hit and wound rolls,
That's cool.
and no Overwatch or set to defend.
Cool, all good. So we are going to...
I do have 3 denies.
Yeah, using him onto them. That'll be the Onslaught. That's 6. He's Onslaught 6.
Wait, that's a 6?
Yeah, because he's coming
That's
from
so
the Neuro.
feral.
+2. Well, I gotta have something,
roll
right?
3 on the dice and it passes.
Don't know if it is...
I bet not. I'd be pretty upset.
But look, that's the bet it's not, and I...
Like a 7 or an 8?
Well, yep, 6.
Really? Onslaught on 6?
Yeah, Onslaught 6.
Oh, Sam, Onslaught goes off on a 6. So if he rolls a 3 on the dice, it passes.
From a Neuro +1 imperative. Okay, cool. Smite from her. That's a super smite.
Yeah.
That's +3, so undeniable.
Yep.
So D6. Thank you. We're starting to have some luck.
Alright,
Okay,
so 6 damage?
models. Yep.
Alright.
God, hey.
I will ignore 2.
Cool. 4 models into that.
17 down to 13.
Zoan's gonna do their smarticles. That's a super smart as well.
Okay, alright. I
Six,
think
come on, let's go
Mortarian's going to
6.
die this time.
1, so 4. 4 models.
I ignore 1.
Yep. 3 more.
Down to 10.
Yep.
You are 2 damage away from a bracket.
Yep. Yeah, screw it. We're going to drop everything into it. So we're going to go Psychic Scream from Hive Tyrant. Cool, goes off. I should have done Smite first. D3 mortals.
These are all 1 away
2.
from a perils.
2 mortals.
Everything was 1 away from the perils. 2 mortals.
2 mortals. Huh? It does beat leadership, but that's only. Oh yeah, you lose a psychic spell. Ha!
What does that
That's
mean?
never happened.
So just roll a random psychic.
Roll a random psychic spell.
Wait,
Because that beats
what's
you.
happening?
I just cast it on an 11,
So what
and
does that-
when,
what does
when
this
that
mean?
casts on greater than your leadership, unless you're.
Sam, get out of here.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So pick random psychic power you lose. So roll a d3.
Sure, I can lose like Smite.
Huh?
I can lose
No,
Smite.
roll a d3
How many powers do you know?
3.
plus
And
Smite.
so Smite doesn't count. Because
Smite does
Smite's
count.
a 4th spell.
Okay, so
That's why I'm asking. Why is it
fair enough.
D3?
Fair enough. So okay, do you have your list? Can you get your list out, and we'll just do that.
Yep.
And we'll go through that in a second.
So what am I doing this for then?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Exactly. We'll figure it out in
So
a second.
Smite's the 4th one.
Yeah, but how many? So it'll be like
There's 4 spells.
1, 2. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So to get smite.
So if you get
Sure.
Smite.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I was confused when you said D3.
I was.
I
I
wasn't
didn't
sure
think
if Smite
Smite
counted.
was included on that. That's cool. So you'll sort of Smite. So
I
did
don't
you
know how to
take the
represent
2
that.
mortals? Did you
Yeah.
roll for them? Cool. And then Smite from him. Solid. That's a super Smite as well.
Okay.
2 mortals. 2 more. Excellent.
Down to 8. Hey, mate.
Marines. That's all the psychic.
Mortarian's getting nuked by Psychic.
Onto shooting.
This is the 3rd Super Smite.
Yeah, that was the 3rd. So now onto shooting.
Yep.
Hive Tyrant into
This is
Mortarian.
no rerolls.
That's cool. Plus
Yep.
1
Go for
to
it.
hit. So 2s. Excellent. All hit. 9 into T.
T8.
So 3s. All go through. AP4.
4
Onto-
pinballs. How much more shooting you have?
So it's going to be from him. It'll be all of them. Maybe some gargoyles.
I'll reroll this. Nope.
Cool.
2 go through?
Yep. So
So
then 3 damage
3.
each. Yep.
So we go to 2 damage.
Yep.
And then 4 fill no pains. Make none.
Cool.
Goes to 8, down to 4.
4. Yep. And now the Hive Tyrant's shooting. No rerolls, right?
No rerolls allowed.
No, you are touching that. But I can see part of your.
The whole
No,
model's
you-
on
you-
the
you-
side.
It will
So-
never be obscured.
Okay. Oh, never be obscured.
Because
Yeah.
it's
Okay. So
Titanic.
then wounding on not
2s.
those.
Not 2s.
And I can't reroll my wound.
Can't reroll hits or wounds for any
Cool.
attacks.
Alrighty. Then all the Raveners. So you got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Gross. His efficiency on that turn.
7 attacks.
Disgusting.
7 hits. 7 wounds. 7 failed 4 up invulnerables.
4 up invuln. No,
Fails all
no.
7 of them. 36 damage.
That's a lot of 1s and 2s.
These are Raveners.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And then 5 into 8, so 5s. Get some 5s.
Pretty good.
So that many.
Man,
1,
sounds
2,
like
3,
T9
4,
really was
5.
the difference.
5.
5?
Yep.
AP?
AP2.
AP2 is AP1. 1 is still 4 ups. Fail 3.
Yep. So you're on 1 wound.
And 5 up fill no pains.
Yep.
Down to 2
Two
wounds.
wounds.
So this
Two
is bottom
wounds.
bracket. I
Did we do
believe-
Voracious Ammunition for him?
Probably not.
So
It's on you. I mean, we got. Scotty, have we done Voracious Ammunition?
because I don't remember rolling a 1.
I don't think you have.
I don't think I have because I. Yeah,
Because
don't
you
remember
roll
that
for the thing and then you roll for the mortals.
Yep.
So what hit?
That hit him.
We're wondering if
But I didn't
we've
do
remembered to do
Voracious
the extra
Ammunition.
mortals that came with it.
Yeah.
So what was the order of which one more?
He shot first.
He shot first. I
Yep.
do not remember any mortals being done.
Go for it.
Cool.
there.
So on
Just
2,
need that one. Yep, cool.
and then number of mortals.
Yep.
1 mortal. Feel no pain. He will go to 1 wound.
Excellent.
Now keep in mind he does have a big explosion.
Cool.
On a 4-up, everything takes D3 mortals except Nurgle units.
Cool. Sweet as. So I'm going to shoot all of them into them. No obscuring, right?
No, I can't
Sweet.
skew.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Man, I really need that -1 to hit power to go off. Yeah. That was so important.
So 4s. And then 5 into that's 5.
Your strength 5?
Yeah, flesh forest 1.
Why are you
AP
strength
1.
5?
So AP nothing.
Alright, 3 ups.
Cool. Okay, cool. Alright, onto charges. Oh, wait, no, shooting over there. 2 into that. Into your big. How many wings is that on?
So this is full, and this is full. Neither of these have been hit.
Cool. So, screw it. All shots into the. Yeah, okay. D3 shots from those venom cannons into your guy, yep, and then the rest of the shots into the plague. Screw it, all of them into that one. All into your tank, by the way.
Hope you're prepared to get cooked.
Fine. So that goes through those 2. I'm shooting all into that, by the way. These
So-
aren't hits, these are the amount of shots.
Oh, sure. So there's
Nutmeg
3.
1, so 3s, yep. And strength 8, so 4s. 1, AP 2.
AP2?
AP 3.
Is AP3 goes to AP2?
Yeah.
It's an invulnerable save anyway.
That's it, done. And then the 3, 6 shots.
Yep.
3s. Rerolls. And then 5 into 8, so 5s. 1, AP2.
1 at AP2?
Yep.
AP2 is AP1? 4 up.
Cool, doesn't matter. Excellent, that's all the shooting. Now, charges. Pretty much these guys charge into them, this and that charge into him.
You want to try into the
No.
Marines?
Those guys over there.
Okay.
So we'll start with
So where are you starting?
Tyrant.
Tyrant.
Actually, no, he's going into them.
Okay.
Yeah. He's going to need. Doesn't matter.
So 3 inches?
Yep.
You probably get that anyway.
Oh my god. Yep. Lucky.
Yeah. So a 2-inch charge gets you within an inch. It was unfailable. Which means this is probably unfailable as well.
Yeah.
If you just want me to pass them in.
That in. Raveners, that's unfailable. Let's see what we get though. Okay, they get an 11. Sweet. So they can just come up on it.
Oh, actually, Carnifex does fail.
Kind of
It's -2 with this.
okay. Yep. That you're right.
2, I think, a minimum of 1. But the point is, if you
Yeah.
want to reroll, you got to reroll.
You got. No, I'm not going to reroll. I don't have the CP for this reroll. Over
You
there.
got 1?
Oh, I do have 1.
I
There you go.
have no idea if you've been
I
keeping
don't
that
think
up to
I had
date.
1 because I spent it 1 to. I like put it there to know that was the.
Oh, so this represents the fact it's out of the way.
Yeah, out
I'm
of
going to
the
put it on 20. So that we know you don't
I
have 20 CP.
So these guys into your boys there. 6.
Oh, sure. I was probably going to reduce that one.
Oh, okay, sure.
No, you've already thrown the dice. I can't
Okay.
do that now.
Sorry about that.
That's alright. Just a little slower on the longer charges.
Yep.
Just so I got time to think about that.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just like crunching
Nah,
time
you're
because
good.
I'm like.
There's so little models left that things are going to
Yeah.
speed up now.
2 onto that one. Like that. Coming across. Cool. Does Mortarion have fights first or anything like that?
Oh,
You have
God,
CP
no.
doing.
Although,
drop, so-
if that thing was over there, he'd fight before all the models, which is fucked up.
Yeah, I know. Does he have a CP to fight on top bracket? Will? Do you have a CP to fight on top bracket?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so he's going to be fighting on low bracket. How's his killing? Do you think he'll...
He has 2 less attacks, but everything's the same. He will kill pretty much anything he touches.
Yeah,
as long as
okay.
you don't roll a certain amount of vulnerables. What is all that?
that's great.
I left my water bottle here overnight and now it's full of
That's
random black
disgusting.
stuff.
So I'm going Hive Tyrant. 4 attacks, 5 attacks plus tail. I haven't actually done that.
Please don't let me forget to wash that out after this game.
Dude, yeah, I just
I-
did not use that.
Yeah.
That was...
We quieting down? Okay, so I can open the door.
You want to open?
It's getting really hot really fast. Scotty was not wrong.
5 attacks. Yep. Monstrous bone swords +3. Yep. Cool.
You're gonna say 45 minutes on the clock? Is you gonna come level?
41 minutes.
+2 the tail. So 5 attacks.
You guys are fine.
I don't think we're gonna have a problem.
Start the clock.
Mortarion, oh man, should have seen all the supers, mates. He was bleeding fast. He was bleeding fast.
Disgusting. So this is the most important one. I don't like this. But I have to kill him. So 5 attacks from the Hive Tyrant, hitting on 2s. Of course, there's one no rerolls.
No rerolls.
Strength 10. So 3s. 3 go through. AP
4
5.
bombs.
AP 5, yeah. So, there you go.
Makes 1. Makes 2. Makes 3. Do you have any more attacks from the Hive Tyrant?
Yeah, 2 tail.
Yep. 2 hit.
This is strength 7.
User, so 5s.
Oh wait, no, he's not a hive. Flying, I don't think he gets it.
Does he
actually.
get a tail? That's a big brick of rules. Oh my god.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
Alright, I'll spend 2 CP and interrupt with Mortarion.
Yep.
So he's going to be 5 attacks from being on 1 wound.
Yep.
He doesn't lose anything else.
The fact that I made 0 4-up saves on my Turbogon, I'm hurting.
So it's just old mate in there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll smack him. So wait, nothing else is in combat with him?
No.
I'll fight with the Marines first.
Yep.
So Marines will go with, thank you. Marines will go with Cleavers first, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. You're not -1 to hit with Ravenous?
-1 to hit, yes.
You are?
Yep.
I'm already -1 with the weapon.
Cool.
Yeah. Wounding on 2s, because you're toughness 4. T4. Contagion.
Yeah, Contagion.
And then these are AP3 damage D6.
How many? 3?
3.
Yeah. AP3.
AP3 damage D6. First one. 4.
1.
5. 2.
So 2 dudes down. And
We'll do my 12 flail attacks next. 3s, rerolling 1s, dropping 2s. Moving on to T4 means 3s, rerolling everything for Arch Contaminator. It's all these, AP2 damage 2.
AP2 6s.
Damage 2
Yeah,
each.
they're
Yep.
so they're gone.
Alright. Warriors can fight next. Good to go here?
Oh yeah, hey. Yeah. Let's pile in. Get all on to the objective too.
I don't know if he can move that far with 3 inches.
Okay.
But he'll,
Pile in
after he's
later.
done fighting,
Yep,
he'll
yep, sure.
consolidate.
So 5.
Bone swords?
Yep.
Lots of bone swords?
+1 to attack. So 5
What's the
attacks
damage
each?
each?
4 attacks each because I'm not CPing.
Is it
4.
damage 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, damage.
They're not living this.
Many attacks.
'Cause they don't get a save. They
okay.
just have a feel no pain. So
Right.
against damage 2, they don't live.
Cool. And then we'll consolidate.
Yeah. Alright, good to go with Mortarion?
Yeah, that's it. Game on.
Alright, so Mortarion will do his 5 attacks into your Florent. We'll do strikes. Rerolling everything. It's going to be on 2s because you're not toughness like 10. Arch
Tough
Contaminator. 4 saves. AP4 damage D3 +3.
See if I can make a 4-up.
Your big monsters don't actually have 4-ups. It's a lie. You've been told a lie.
Who needs skill when you just don't roll 4-ups? Damage?
D3 +3 each. So
D3
that's
3.
12.
Yeah.
12 plus another 4 is 18, 20.
Ah!
Explodes? Alright. How many models?
Damn it! Fucking.
Only took a millennia.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And the best part is it's all
Sorry about that clap.
on
Finally something
stream.
happened.
Is this stream a recorded VOD? Are we able to go back and watch the recording?
Watch the sadness in my
Yeah,
eyes.
I think Rowan would like to.
6
You've got a video of the bad beats this time.
Yeah, 3 models.
3 more. You do D6 models?
D6 models.
To the what?
Oh, no, sorry, D3. On the, it's, oh wait, D6, yeah, D3. So 2 models. Everything within 6 inches.
Oh, okay. Check if it's them.
Yeah.
And I assume it doesn't hit your own stuff.
Nah. Nah, only him.
What
What if you make 2 5s?
I don't deserve it.
Cool. Do you blow up?
Mortarion blows up on a 4-up. Nope.
Cool.
Look at that. Big
Got
trade.
something for
4 points
Assassinate.
for Assassinate. Because he's the Warlord.
Ah, Lord. Was that turn 3? Oh, Lord Almighty.
Alright, do you want to do the rest of your turn?
That's it. That's my turn.
That's it. Alright, slap it back. I'll go to 3 CP. I'll roll for another CP. I'll go to 4 CP. I'll score 8 for the primary.
Yep.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that was a massive turn all around.
later.
Nick just sent everything in a Morty, and the Hive Tyrant killed, like, dying and blowing up, killed Morty as well. Like, that's just
Movement phase, what do I need
wow.
to
Wow. Can I just say, massive turn there from Nick killing Morty, but Morty's done a lot of damage here. Well, you can see what's left. You've got the Raveners up the top that did kill off the Poxwalkers that were up there. You've got the Tyrant Guard camping on the top left-hand objective that has got the banner still on it for Nick to get some points still. The Gargoyles are firmly controlling that center objective, I believe, at this stage. And then these Death Guard are just sitting with the Plague Marines, just sitting on that objective. So, really, this game has turned from being a Hammer and Anvil style game to being a Vanguard, or reverse Vanguard, I should say, because the Vanguard's the other way. So, I'm interested to see what the points are. I'm going to jump in there, grab the score sheet, and I'll bring it right back. But this game is now, like, down to the... It's going to be interesting to how many points each player scores at this stage, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. They're going to spread on this objective here, this unit here. So that'll max spread the sickness. This unit will just move their 5 inches up to here. What's this guy?
A single Termagant.
We had one alive?
Yep.
Alright, cool. What was the verdict on games being recorded?
Yeah.
Stream records? You get to keep a
so
VOD?
it'll be up on Twitch for 14 days, and then every week from next Sunday, there'll be a game up on my YouTube channel.
Nice.
Yeah. Because then it's like, oh, I'm not just putting out all 5 games all at once. Is this fully up to date for end of battle round 3?
Get him to double check his points.
Yep.
Yep. I got 1 banners. Yep.
Yep. And no prisoners.
We're going to count the end of the game.
Cool. So if I do a rough projection, I would say it's probably...
It's going to be like...
Majority of them?
More than that. He's got, so... 26 gaunts, 30 gaunts, 40... plus I brought... 10
guards.
6 back.
Okay.
And then he's killed the Zoans and the Raveners. So that's...
Roughly 7 points.
It's going to be like 8 points.
Yeah, once you include the +1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to move my Psychic Phase. My caster back here is going to do +1 strength, +1 toughness.
We're waiting for the double explode.
We got one. I'm so glad.
This will fail.
Got it.
Next we will do...
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so I've got the points. As you may have heard, I was talking with Nick in there. So we'll start off in terms of Will's points. Right now, he did score another 8 points on primary, putting him at 22. In terms of spread the sickness, he did get that 12 done. In terms of despoiled ground, nothing but no prisoners at this point is looking like it's at 8 points. So that means we are currently sitting on Will having a 44-point lead. Actually, 42 points. My mistake. My math was bad there for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Then, in terms of Nick's points, he did score another 8 points on primary, putting him at 16. He did score 4 points on Assassinate, killing Mortarion, which is nice. Hopefully he'll kill some more characters. He has gotten Warp Ritual only once still, and Banners, he is on 3 points, resulting in 26. So it means he is 16 points behind. That is 2 primary rounds there. So if he's able to catch up on primary and his secondaries and just start killing characters, he'll be able to catch up from here. But as we've just seen from Will, he is starting to move things up.
Storm Bolter? Is this guy up?
Oh, Will's already into his shooting, so I'm just going to pass straight back to the players, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even realize that, so we're just going to hear how they're going. They've got about
Storm Bolter fired the gaunt at the very end.
the same amount of time on the clock, so let's see how they're going.
Drop the 1. And then on 2s, because you're toughness 2, I'm strength 4.
On who?
On the gaunt.
Oh yeah, sure.
So 2 saves, AP 0 from the Storm Bolter.
AP 0. Mine, yours neg 1 to hit,
Why?
because you're shooting through.
I was not. I think you're probably dropping one of those dice then. I'll have to reroll the wounds.
Yeah, that hits.
So, sorry?
The hits?
The wounds. So we got 2 6s, a 5, and something that didn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So we're winning on 2s with no rerolls.
Nah,
2
doesn't
wins.
matter. Yep. No, he dead.
We'll do that unit of Plague Marines. We'll do Plague Belchers. Into your, we'll go into your Zoanthropes. They're targetable, yeah? I'm allowed to shoot
yeah,
them?
zones, yeah, for sure. Nero's not.
Yeah,
Zones.
Nero's character.
Correct.
View. Blight Launcher. Yep, 2 shots each. Hits, strength 6, 8, and your toughness 5 is 4.
AP, yeah, toughness 5. So
Okay, so
back
these
down to
are
4,
3s, rerolling 1s for Plague. These are AP 2, damage 2.
4 ups. So can I make any of this? I made 1 4 up. That's good to know.
Nice.
So damage.
Damage 2.
One go just.
All of the same stuff. Melter Guns. Melter Guns Assault, yeah?
Where's the average on my dice?
Drop the 2s. And does not reroll because it's not a Plague weapon. We have a single Spewer, same target. 6 shots. Rerolling 1s for Plague weapon, and drop the 2s. Strength 5, your T4 with Contagion range, so these are 1 damage.
4 ups. 1 damage.
Yeah. 1 damage.
Well, cool.
I have no other guns. Special weapons, 2 Melters, Plague Spewer, 2 Blight Launchers. You're finished.
Cool.
The unit behind. We have Old Mate with a Flamer. Is he within 12 of your con effects? Doesn't look like it.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. He'll smoke the con effects. D6 shots, he can re-roll this number.
Doesn't
need to. Automatically hits. Strength 7 and you're -1 toughness.
So T6. So for 3s.
Rerolling 1s for Plague Weapon. Dropping the 2s. These are AP 3, damage 2.
AP 3. So 5.
Does he reduce damage?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe not the smartest target. 3 damage total.
Yep.
Could be cool. 6 damage. Could have been. Is there anything else over there with a gun? Nope. Nope. Oh. Whoa. Tanks.
Time to get down.
We're going to your warriors.
Cool.
So, everyone's full health.
Yep.
Start with the lasers. Starting here, he's touching the forest, so he's not going to get the -1.
Sure.
2 shots. 2 hits. 2s. 2 wounds. AP 4.
2 dead.
We'll do the mortar. 1 shot. 1 hit. Plague weapon. No. And the stubbers? Yeah, the stubbers. 3 wounds. AP 1.
Everyone survives.
Next guy. Same target. This guy will get the benefits of the
Dense,
-1. So, 2 lasers. Nope. Mortar. I'll spend the CP. And damage 3 mortar. Number of shots. 2 shots. 4s. 1 hit. Do you want to reduce it?
Yeah.
Go for it. It's 1 CP reduced damage?
Yep.
Gross.
Cool.
Makes it
Ignore it
safe.
anyway.
He's got stubbers on 4s.
Wait, what AP was that one?
That was AP 2.
Yeah, cool. 6.
There you go. These are
AP?
stubbers. AP 1, damage 1.
So 5s to... Yep, just 5s. 'Cause we're not getting the other one.
Oh, could you imagine?
Not really at this point.
Yeah.
I can see it happening.
Alright, the character's over here. I know he's got a plasma pistol.
Can he physically see?
Do I get line of sight blocked by my own model?
Yeah.
You tank his
cannot
extra
see.
move if he has to go over.
Yeah, sure. Well, -2 to move. Oh, you don't ignore it.
I
So it
ignore
doesn't
those,
matter.
so he'll just jump over that way so
Yep.
he can see.
Yep.
This will be -1 to hit, so it's hitting on 4s. Nope.
Cool.
This guy,
Is he now being blocked?
is he what?
He can't see him now.
Alright, you know, screw him. You get 1 warrior with 1 health.
Yeah.
It's all yours. No, it's not all yours. I
You're gonna
actually
shoot.
can't let you do that. I don't have a choice. I have to charge it with a tank.
Oh, there you go.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
This is what you've done to me. We'll do charges here. Starting with the Terminators, the important one. A 6 sounds
You gotta
not...
go down as well.
No, they're in the bottom.
Oh, there.
It's just
Okay.
for the
Yeah,
string.
of course, you said you would do that.
How do you feel about 6 to be...
Yeah, under 6. Under 7, sorry.
Then they'll do their pile-ins later. And the Marines will slingshot. 8. We'll just stay on the objective. Everyone will pile in. And then over here... do I need to charge both? That's a 7?
Yeah.
I'll charge both. 7 in
CP
charge.
to reroll.
Oh. Come
You
on,
make
don't
it.
be dead in the water.
7's average.
Don't be dead in the water.
There you go.
Cool. We'll check them all
So
in.
good. Nothing's over there.
Lone tank. We're gonna get most of my high fling weapons over this side. So where are they? Where are they? Where are they? The 2 flails. There they are. And then the cleavers will face the side of the Carnifex. And same with the Power Fist. Oh no, you ignore the Power Fist. Oh, alright, we'll do maces into the Carnifex.
Cool.
We'll do cleavers into the Carnifex. We'll do everything else into the Zoanthropes.
Cool.
Does the Newerthrope want to heroically intervene? No. I'll charge with the tank.
Yep.
3 should be good. It's a 4-inch. You happy with that?
No.
No?
Shit.
Yay, no? Your call, mate.
Yeah, this is gonna be huge for me because I'm gonna be like crippled otherwise. Yeah, fuck it. That's just on like the rim of the
That's
base.
your call.
No, it's
Alright.
4 inches.
You have no CP?
Nope.
We'll fight first here. So, what were we starting with? Cleavers. Into your Carnifex. Hitting on 4s. No rerolls to hit anymore. Wounding on 3s. AP 3, damage D6.
AP 3.
AP 3.
So 5s.
There you go.
Yeah.
About time.
Yeah.
Maces. Same deal. Ooh. Got the 2s. AP 1.
Strength of these weapons?
Strength like +3.
Okay, so it'll be like 8. AP?
AP 1.
3s.
3 damage apiece. Who else over there can only hit the Carnifex? The 2 guys at the back, so it's the Power Fist and a Plague Knife. So Power Fist on 3, on 4s, because it's Power Fist. 2 wounds.
AP?
AP 3, damage 2.
5s.
Okay, he's not going down today. And Plague Knife. Plague Weapon. That's gonna fail.
Yep. AP?
AP 0?
2s.
Yeah, the 2 up. Alright, I should have sent more weapons into him. I got greedy. It's gonna be fine. Into the Zoanthropes with the flails. Got 1s and 2s. Reroll. Go for these.
AP?
AP 2.
That's scores. Damage?
Damage 2.
Okay, 1 guy down and 1 guy's on 2 wounds.
Cool. I move to Plague Knives.
1 guy's on 1 wound.
These are all the Plague Knives. Plague weapon. Nope. These are AP 0.
Plague knives.
Plague knives.
Hitting on, yeah, 5. I'm assuming you're strength 5?
I'm strength 5.
Yeah, cool.
And then
pause.
AP 0.
Yeah.
1 damage piece. I'll pass back to myself. I'll hit you with the tank next. Tank gets 3 attacks because he's top bracket. Hitting on 5s or 6s. I do need to check. Don't be 6s. Hits on 6s. Your warrior gets to fight me later for free. We're going to do gargoyles. We'll do a sweep attack. It's 18 attacks.
Yeah, I'll just remove him.
Sure. And that's it. You can fight back with your Carnifex. Time is on you when you're ready.
That's on me.
Go for it. I'm going to
4
start
attacks.
tallying up.
I'm going to do the warrior first. 4 attacks,
Yep.
5 attacks. I suppose that doesn't matter. We'll do him first anyway, because we need to do him. No rerolls. Hitting on 3s. Strength 8 into T8, T9. No, you T9 that one? T9.
T9 this one.
Okay,
The one
so
that was
4s,
going to be
5s,
with you.
doesn't matter.
No. Alright, Carnifex.
Yep. 4 attacks. Sweet. Hitting on 3s. 4s, 2s actually, because he's got the +1 still. No, he does. Yeah, because it's still until the end of the turn. +2, and then strength 6 into 3s. Doesn't matter. 2 at AP 3.
AP 3
Yep.
goes to AP 2, and AP 2 is 5s.
Doesn't matter. Cool. That's.
That's your
Oh,
turn.
it's my turn. Sorry. Yeah, my turn.
I'll go to 3 CP.
Alright, so these ones get removed.
You get 4 for the primary.
Yep. I control 2.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So, pretty massive
Eight
turn
primary.
there. As you can see,
I can't get you off
those
the primary. No matter how
Death
hard I
Guard just charged on in and decided to deal some damage to the zone tropes. The Tyrant
get 1
Guard
point
is
for
still out
balance.
up on this objective, and the Tyranid Warrior is still holding the objective,
Just gonna
but is in combat with
do
the
him
Plague Burst
spell.
Crawler.
That's pretty much it.
So-
Psychic.
Let's see what Nick's doing. There's not too much that he's got to move, so he's jumping into
Ritual.
Psychic pretty much straight away.
Kill him. Yep. So he's gonna just float to
He's
here.
gonna stick around for ritual.
Because that's an easy 4 points, and then you can kill him. 36 on himself. Amazing. Gets it.
Yep.
Um,
Second ritual for turn 3.
Yep.
Turn 4.
Turn 4.
Second ritual.
That's it. On to.
Yep. Fight with the Carnifex first, I presume.
Oh, don't you fight first? 'Cause there's no chance.
I am the defender.
So I'll
So
just move him.
back to
'cause
me.
I'm assuming you're just gonna wrap.
yeah, every weapon in, if possible. I'll start with the ones that matter, which are the cleavers.
I'm moving him. There's no way he's on 2 wounds.
Oh, sure.
He ain't gonna
Alright.
survive.
Well then you get to go with the warrior next.
Yep, 5 attacks. 4, 5. Threes, yep, and then
Still T8.
5s, yep.
No, T9.
2, 9. Yeah, so 5s.
AP?
AP 2.
2?
So AP 1.
5s anyway. Don't know why I asked.
2 damage. 1 damage.
1 damage. Do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, you can smack me when you're ready. Down to 11. I'll gain a CP at the start of my turn. I'll roll for the start of the battle rounds. I'll gain another CP up to 5.
I probably would have like pushed these guys maybe like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way,
Just,
so-
I'm on most of the points, so I'll get my 12.
maybe even put-
Where is the pen? Here's the pen. I'll do that later. What do I need to do?
Oh, actually, I'll do
Points
it
was-
that way.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, these guys are into turn 5. There's not much left to do for
they're
either
worth
player. I'm just going to let them ride the way through, and I'll get the updated scores for you in a moment for Battle Round 4, and we'll go from there, team.
Make this charge difficult.
Yeah, you do everything you need to do to make this as fast as possible.
That.
So the tanks can't come around the side at all, so they're just going to have mortar. This guy's going to get up to make sure he's ready to go.
Yep.
This tank, I'm on here, I'm on here, I'm on here. He's going to run around the side to get a charge in.
Yep.
Oh no, I need to be in your deployment zone at the end of this turn.
You are.
Am I?
Oh, wholly within?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
holding
then.
it.
Yeah, then.
Okay, so
that's
they need to make the charge then for this to. It's an 8-inch charge.
That's the line.
Yeah. So when they make the charge, they'll squish over. Actually, where is it? Because these guys might be able to advance over. Could you find that line for me?
Yeah, just imagine like a line between those two, like that. And then we can...
Yeah, what does 18 inches
18.
actually look like? I need a 3 for the advance.
So this line through there.
A 3 for the advance will do it. You happy with that?
You got 3, yeah, sure.
We'll throw them over.
So just 2 seconds on that one. Oh,
Yep.
What was that one? How far do they move?
They're on 5 bits.
Oh, so they wouldn't make that.
That doesn't make it.
No.
3 doesn't make it.
No.
We'll have to CP roll then.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, it doesn't matter if you super. There you go,
4.
cool. You make it.
Beautiful.
But that's not wholly within then.
That's not wholly within?
No, because you'll have just made it to the line. Like 9 will be.
Oh,
Say-
okay. We're just going to advance this unit.
Yeah, okay.
They'll make
They'll
it.
try,
in.
yeah.
That's no problem.
Then you only need like 5 and you need like a 2.
Yeah, they're based.
Then
okay.
they're all like, oh, because you've got to
Alrighty,
get
chat.
back.
I've just
invincible.
updated the scores. So currently, as it
nine.
stands,
They
Will
won't
is
make
on
it.
30 points
They
on
won't make it in
primary.
either.
He has got max
he?
on spread the sickness,
Just a
9
single
points on
dispute.
no prisoners as well. That's just a
5.
projected
Who's 5?
total.
Who's gonna move
Yeah, perfect.
Coming to a
Easy.
total
Fine.
of
Send them all
54
away.
points
Dear God.
projected.
I was almost
Then
gonna
Nick
say,
with 24 points on primary, with 4 points
then they've
on
already
Assassinate,
advanced.
7 points on Warp Ritual, and 4 points on Raise the Banners, coming to a total of 39 points. So a pretty significant difference
they
of
need to
15 points here,
charge.
ladies and gentlemen.
He's gonna
So
charge.
let's see how everything else is going to go for the rest of the shooting and psychic phase for them.
Like a 5? Is it synaptic range?
And deny range though.
Okay.
So it's a 5?
Yeah. Well, it's a 4 if you're in thing range.
Yep, you cast it. There you go. You're
No,
dead.
Am I in Shadow of the Wall?
No. Oh, you are. Yes, you are.
Yeah, well
yes.
then it's only a 4. It fails
Warriors.
anyway.
Warriors are synapse.
We'll
Thank God.
do Curse of the Leper. Okay, try an 8.
So that was an 8. Yep. Come on, let's get an 8. No, 7.
So I'm going to roll 7 dice, and everything that's higher than your toughness will do a mortal wounds. You take 4
yeah,
mortal
so
wounds. Alright. So I'm on this objective. This unit will scan the center objective.
Sure.
Just for extra... Am I maxing primary already? 8, 8, 8, 12? No, I need extra points on primary. So they'll scan. Oh no, I've got 8, 8, 8 is 24, 12 is 36,
Yes, you.
and then 6 more for those is 42.
Yep.
So they'll scan to max my primary for 45. Charges. This unit will charge down here.
Yep.
Did
10.
that come off the perspex?
Oh, you got to roll in there.
Oh no! In the box. An 8.
Will it be?
8 was cool.
Will it be enough?
8 is not cool. Because you shuffled them back a bit.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh, I've
I
only
think you're
rolled.
shuffling. Save. Oh no, 8 gets me within an inch here, no?
Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay. So we'll get that out of the way.
Yep. Take down my banner, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a dude on 3 wounds.
I don't know if you want to roll through these guys. And then... I don't know, he gets to hang out.
We can roll through them because they're pretty friggin' dense.
Okay.
T6, T5.
The hang out. Okay, yeah. Let's roll through you guys then. I will do my cleavers first. What's your toughness?
They're 5 now. Just, yeah. Okay.
These are all AP 3 damage D6.
AP3, so 5s. Damage, how much?
D6.
Cool.
3 damage,
So one dude dies.
4 damage. So 3 damage, 1 damage. 4 total.
3 damage.
Was there a
kills-
wounded one?
Yep, he was
Okay.
on 3, and then 4 damage?
1 damage.
Oh,
4
and then 1
total.
damage. Okay, 4 total, yeah.
We'll do maces next.
Another dude on 3.
Got 3s. Reroll 1s. You have these saves to make at AP 1.
Yep.
3 damage
3
each.
damage each. Another dude down.
We'll do the flails. Minute on the clock. These are the last dice I get to roll. Drop these, and then wounding on 3s. Rerolling plague weapon. Drop the 2s. All these AP 2 damage 2.
AP2, 7 4s.
That's the last one.
1 damage 2.
Damage
So,
2.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
They did.
And that will be it for me. I've got some shots at your neurothrope, I guess, with my spitters.
Oh,
So-
that's like.
Oh,
But that's like done, right?
it's in the shooting phase.
Yeah, that was. You just did charging.
Okay, sure.
Sure,
That's fine,
yeah,
no,
okay,
that's
keep
fine,
going.
that's
Shoot,
fine.
shoot. Have
No,
a
that's
shot.
fine, it's fine.
Have
Have
a
your turn,
shot.
have your
How
turn.
many? Who's shooting at him?
Them, they've all got assault weapons. Assault flamers.
Have a crack then.
Sure?
Yep. We'll get
I've
to
got
where we get to.
48
with the-
seconds.
Yeah. No, wait, it's my turn. Your turn. T4. So these all hit. 3s.
These automatically hit, and your T4 normally.
T5.
So you go to 4, so these are winning on 5s. Rerolling 1s.
Yep.
How many wounds are you?
He's 4 wins, 5 wins. I'll take those over here.
Okay, I mean, it's possible. It's likely.
Likely. 3 up in bong. Do you want to take them out?
Yeah. Okay, 3 up involved means a little less likely. Oh my god, don't do this. No, you can't! Be serious!
Oh, well, there you go.
Alright,
the game.
that's the game.
Done. Good game. I'll roll better next time, I suppose.
Okay, I'm turning the mic off. This is insane. I gotta swear.
I already gave him the
Failed every single save here.
Every save
single
there.
Save here,
And then
enough
almost-
saves on a 3-up involved to drop it.
Alrighty.
I'm not going on stream again. Stream is bad luck. Bad juju.
12,
Uh,
3, spoiled crown. I have.
You get it all? 15.
Where they move? So table quarter, not deployments. Okay, that's fine. So I'm in all 4 table quarters. I'm in all 3 table quarters. I hold majority of the objectives. I'm in secondary to every objective. I'm in both deployment zones. No prisoners.
A lot. Like, you're going to be maxed 15. You've wiped me.
Is bad.
Yeah. Including my 10 regen. So it's going to be 27, 37. Actually, just 10.
37, then
Cheers.
16 for the gargoyles because you brought 6 back.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So I count them
you
as
brought
well.
back 6
27
gargoyles and
plus
brought back
10
3
gargoyles.
little guys.
Yeah, plus 6 gargoyles.
Yep, plus 6.
So 10 gargoyles plus 6. And then I brought back another 6 of the little guys.
3 of the little guys.
3 of the little
Yeah, you
guys.
rolled once and you rolled 3. What happened here?
12 plus another 12
Playing Death Guard again.
plus another 12 plus all the Raveners is 10, so it's a 4, so 40. Warriors, 3 wounds, 7, 21. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 130, 130. Yeah, he's over 130. Yeah, so I thought. There you go. That's disgusting. So he just got like 100.
Heck.
Yeah.
That's what that's going to be. 1, 2, that's 9 there.
Yep.
And then you got 8, 16, 24, 36, yeah, so 45 on primary.
What are your dice? That was
man.
punishing.
It is just to keep things.
Yep.
How sure that
No, you got 15.
That's 100.
That's 100.
Then assassins, so we've got on primary, which is 24. Assassinate, we got any other characters other than Morning Dead?
No.
So 4 points there. Then 7 points on ritual and 4
Yeah.
points on banner.
I'm just gonna go cry in my car though.
So that's gonna be 15.
It's not your fault.
Those dice are.
Which means that's gonna be.
Oh, we've been on mic the whole time. Awesome.
49.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so I've got the final scores for you for the final results here. So, for the points, we have got for Will, he's got max across the board. So, 45 points on primary. He goes up to 15 points on Despoiled Ground and Spread the Sickness, and a full 15 points on No Prisoners, meaning it's a full 90 points for him. Then, for Nick, he comes in at 24 points for primary, and then 15 points for all of his secondaries, ending on 39 points. Pretty convincing win there. This means that Will is going to play 3 rounds back-to-back on stream up against Chaos Knights, being 13 War Dogs for the next round. But ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute pleasure to bring you another top table game from here at No Retreat. It's going to be great to bring you the next round as well. So I believe lunch is about half an hour or so. So we've got, I'm just going to confirm some times and such in the event, ladies and gentlemen. But I believe lunch is half an hour. Let me just find the event page so I can get some deets on it for you guys. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you did enjoy this game. It was great to see Death Guard on top doing some great stuff up against Tyranids as well after the changes. Hope you enjoyed the match, and we'll be back for round 5 of the top table.